hear things? Are we muted? You was muted last time you refreshed. Yeah, we were, weren't we? Can you hear this time? Yes. No. Yes. No. Back? Can you hear me? Sound is back. Good. And we're all good. See, it did this last time. The thing is, last time I just had to close OBS and open it again. But I did close OBS and open it again this time. But I think I had to reconnect to Twitch again through OBS. F's sake, can hear him. Good. Right, we're back on track. I think that might happen again. It was doing it last night where the internet would just drop out, come back, drop out, come back. And like back and forth immediately like that. So if it does it again, we might be in trouble a little bit. We need Virgin to come around and sort out this internet very soon. But we'll continue now, and hopefully we're good for today. Hopefully we're just sort of past the worst of it. Please do just, if it does look like it's dropped out, just put it in the chat. Someone say F, and we can see if we can sort it again. But yeah, thank you for being patient. If people have left, then good riddance to them. They weren't patient. Thank you to you. You're the OGs because you're patient. Or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, the system's working against it. Basically, we're on like a 5G router, streaming from that at the moment because we haven't got actual wired internet or, fiber internet in yet. Virgin coming around in like 2 weeks. Hopefully sooner. They did say sooner, didn't they, when they were talking to Kat? But she's not been here yet. She gets back today. So I'm going to get her to ring Ashley tomorrow and hopefully figure it out. So whether they said no, they didn't do that, but yeah, hopefully that gets sorted soon. And then when we get that's going to be like a gigabyte upload, a gigabyte download, something ridiculous upload. So we should be absolutely fine for internet from that point. I'm going to need to work out how to get the wired internet up to the loft. I'm going to ask the guy. Do you reckon he can do it? Like they say that they can install it in the house, I got Kat to ask him, and he said he can't promise anything. He needs to see if it's safe first. So I don't know what he means by that, but it would very much... Is anyone an internet expert on like fiber and stuff? Does it sound like something you'd be able to wire in? It must be possible, but I don't know if it'll be possible on the first visit sort of thing, because that would be ideal. Or can you do like... I don't know how easily this works, but basically I want it to be a wire... what's it called? Cable? A wired... connection, wouldn't I? But can you do like one of those ports and then wire it from there? Does that work, or does that just not work as well? I'm not sure, you see. Either way, let's get back to FM. We're still all good, yeah. Let's get back to FM. I think I am going to sign Eduardo Silva just because it's only half of our money and we save this money to sign youngsters. We're signing 2 good ones. Yeah, Ethernet. I think I'm going to do it. And then the worst comes to worst, we'll just get rid of him, right? I low-key want to do Brighton, Brazil. Do it, Fighting Kid. Definitely do it. Nothing is impossible. The impossible just takes a while longer to do. True. We're also going to sign Eric Montero, who is going to cost us 135k. He will also join in January. I think he's a pretty good player to go and sign for 130k. Brazil and Hove Albion. That makes it sound like they can't come from Brighton, but they can come from Hove and Brazil. I like it, though. Do it. Keep us updated on it. The thing with Brighton, Brazil, will be that the registration in the Prem is much more difficult to do. So you'll either have to change that or it's going to be a much slower burn. That's why the Bundesliga works, because you can go and register 99 people at once. So you only have to have 8 players trained in Germany, which we're trying to do anyway with our youngsters now. So we don't even have to have actual players from our youth academy. And 4 players trained by Hertha Brazil, which we're also going to get. You only need 4 for the league. And I think, can we see it on here? I think we're going to have that. Trained at club, we're going to have... So not necessarily these youngsters, but like Angelo's that. Obviously, these are youngsters now, but I think there's a few that are soon, like... Lordolino. Like these guys all coming in who will be, look, afterwards. We'll be able to do that. I think maybe from next year, we'll see. Armenia, Argentina be good. Yeah, I like Bielefeld for sure. Taking 3 years to get those 18-year-old Brazilians homegrown. Yeah, true. I know with BT you can get 2 pairing devices which allow you to have a wired connection without being plugged directly from the router. Maybe it's similar then. You know how you can get those plug-in... What are they called? Like something link. T-Link or something, those things. I know that there's definitely a way you can do it with those, but... I'm not savvy enough to know how to. Powerline adapters, is that what they're called? Yeah, those extender things. With those, though, does that work as well as a connected wired connection? The thing also is that actually with the download speeds and upload speeds we should have, we should be able to... Yeah, I know you can do an Ethernet cable, but it's going to... The Ethernet cable, the router's probably not going to be in the loft, is it? Is the thing. Because it's going to come in probably from the front, I think. Unless we could get it into the loft, in which case that'll be fine. Sort of thing. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure exactly how it's going to work yet. I think we'll just ask the guy and say, I mainly need the internet here to be wired with an Ethernet cable. Kat needs it for work downstairs, which is just, she's going to work one, like, on the middle floor. Middle floor of my house. This is an attic. It's not 3 floors. Just access point and that's all. Will that work then? Most power line adapters are great for a month and then just stop working. Oh, that's not as good then. But yeah, something I don't know enough about, but we would like to consider. Right, chat, we've actually got a game here. If you had an Ethernet cable, you just have to have it dangling. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really want a really long dangling cable coming through, but yeah. Do you have a date for installation? I think they said 18th of June. Yeah, 18th of June, which is a Saturday. So it's 2 weeks, basically. It's not ideal, but it's... At least we found something that, in the meantime, can work. It's not like we can't stream at all, because otherwise that would have been a killer wait, wouldn't it? You've had power line adapters going for about 18 months now, still work fine. I'll need to talk to some experts about what the... I'll ask the guy first, but then if not, there's plenty of experts on the internet. TP links, yeah, those ones. I've got a TP link here somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, I have one of those here somewhere. But I just haven't got it set up. And obviously there's no need to set it up now, right? Access point for Wi-Fi and small switch for Ethernet. So I don't really know what that means, but it sounds promising. Right, let's get this game going. We've got Cologne at home. Building your own network is easy. Okay, well, keen. Why has Rodrigo not made the bench there? Seems weird. Let's do him for him. Teles also not making the bench seems bizarre, but I guess we're just going with this young team, aren't we? If you've unlimited data on your phone, depending on your upload and download speed, you could hotspot your computer off the phone. Yeah, there's no need to do that though, is there? Right? I've got that, but strong with the 5G router I've got. I'm basically doing that, but much stronger because I've also got an antenna on the roof, which means that the 5G connection is way better, which is why I've got like 400 download with a 5G box here and like I think like 15 upload. But the thing is that it's just not consistent, which would be the same thing with like 5G or 4G off your phone. Like you said, YouTube will help you. Yeah, exactly. If you have a few pounds to spend, you could build a monster network. When you say a few pounds, how much do you mean by a few pounds? Because obviously it's quite a it's a bit of an investment for me, isn't it? Like money that basically, if it means we can stream and make YouTube videos, it will help. Use the Mayfair millions. Use them already to buy the house, which is an issue. Yeah, QuickPick doesn't like Teles, does it? At all. I mean, if you're having issues with streaming, then there's an alternative. Ah, yeah, I got you. Keeney, kind of like, that's kind of what we're doing anyway, though, yeah. Just get Starlink. I don't know what Starlink is, so probably not going to do that. Right. Is that the team? Gil, Anthony, Angelo's back. Angelo's okay for 75 minutes. I think they'll be good. Yeah, we're back, Ian. I don't know for how long, but now, yeah. Base depends. Basic spend would say you can close to about £100. In that case, then yeah, I just need to look into it a bit more, right? Oh, it's Starlink, Elon Musk's thing, is it? Got ya. Yeah, we had an F. We died briefly, Tom. How you doing, by the way? We are back though, I think. For how long? Who knows? It was doing this thing, and it did it yesterday, where it was literally like, you know, you got on your computer, you got your connected sign, and then not connected sign. It's a wired connection, so it was going on, off, on, off, on, off. Stream's new motto is that we're here for a good time, not a long time. Yep. Ukraine used Starlink free of charge now, thanks to Elon Musk. There you go then. I don't understand how someone can be watching without video. What do you mean? Like listening? I think that's absolutely fine. Like, I listen to streams, especially when we're not... This is our first game, so actually listening will be absolutely fine. Ear users. I watch so many streams just listening. DayZ streams, yeah. I can absolutely understand that. Here comes Anthony. We're on the attack. Come on. But yeah, maybe FM less so. But I love to listen to a stream. Just have it on in your ear. Then maybe have a little look every now and then. When someone sends chats, it says, yeah, I just saw that actually. I didn't realise that was what that meant, Jacob. I just saw it after you said. I'm listening as I'm playing FM. See? Ear users, reveal yourselves. If you're just listening and your video isn't even on, let us know. I'm sure there are more. I play FM now, mainly listening to this stream. Great music. Thank you, Nada. Appreciate it. Thank you for saying that the music is the reason. I mean, Kokota was in the car, right? As a radio show. Clayton is okay too. Thank you. I use my ears for this stream as well as eyes. Yeah, fair enough. Also listening/FM. I'll be while I edit. Nice. How have we not scored there? Do we hit the post? Yeah. I'd like a goal now, please. Hertha, Brasil. Cooking lunch, then going to the park. Ear user today. Great work. Video is on, but I often listen and sometimes watch. Yeah, that's what I usually do, I suppose. If you want to support stream, you open it and mute, so I watch 5+ streams. I think if they're muted, it doesn't count towards a viewer anyway, but yeah. You do your bit, Baba. I mean, you're here chatting, so it's all good. Listening to your soothing voice as playing my Finland Build a Nation save. How's that going, CJ? Soothing voice as well. I don't get that one often. Martinelli's on the free kick. It's deflected. Leo, bang it. Okay. He scored. What a weird goal. You want Gary Cahill watch? Nice. What a weird goal. Like, he kind of like left it. Look, one sec. We need just a little bit more light on my face there. Look, watch him here. Like, he gets tackled and just goes round it and then just smashes it in. We love Leo. I think he might be the one, you know. Leo might be the one. I'm on watching list, so it should count. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe that was an old thing. What you can do for that, by the way, I think, if you want it to count but not actually watch the stream, you mute the tab in your browser rather than the stream, and then it definitely counts. Things going well, but you're capable of even better. 1-0 at half-time. It's been a bit of a low-key affair, this one so far, isn't it? I normally listen while I play other games. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's completely... That's part of the culture of Twitch, isn't it? You stick a stream on whilst you do other things. You very rarely are just like, right, I'm going to watch this. Every now and then, though, certain people's streams, I suppose I do that. And certain people's streams are like DayZ ones. I'll always watch back and watch. So, yeah, mate. But, yeah, I think you're absolutely right with that. I need to watch it all. I love being involved in the chat. I don't think I could listen and not participate. It also depends, actually, yeah, I suppose, how much you're involved in the chat. Because that's sort of the other thing that you're doing, isn't it? Is chatting away in the chat, which loads of you love to do too. So, yeah, agreed. Agreed. And I'm very grateful for those of you who get very involved in the chat. It makes for a much more enjoyable stream when people are chatting away. Leo, man, come on. It's going really well. I got this 17-year-old new gen in my intake and was 3-star and 5-star in the future. That is exactly what you need in a save like that. As we concede to a Brazilian, no less. Gabriel Pirani has scored. Flipping heck. From a corner. We've had chances in this game as well. Was that a Brazilian who's... No. I don't think he's that tall, is he? He's 5'7". Climbing up and scoring headers against us. Bloody hell. Okay. Immediate goal up the other end, please. Immediate goal up the other end would be nice here. You're going to nick this ball like that. Back heel. Gill's got a ball over the top for Gabby Martinelli. The keeper's come out. The keeper's missed it. Gabby scores. Get in.
Gabby.
You're my boy.
You're my boy. You're my Gabby boy. Ah!
Yeah, he is all right, that Pirani. I think he was at Arsenal before. Dodo wins the ball back with a back heel there. But I don't think he's quite good enough for what we want. Good finish from Gabby. The keeper is in no man's land. Timo Horn there. Right, I like that. Immediate reaction. Concede a goal, score a goal. Beautiful. We've had 20 shots. We should be comfortable here. Another goal would be nice, though. Defense hasn't had its best game. Attack has been good, though. Anthony's tired, so we'll do... Should we get Savio a little run out on the left? I don't think there's much difference between Savio and Anthony now. The old hit back immediately. Yeah. Love that. Love it when they do that. I'm also then... Angelo's going to be tired, so let's give Bocao a go. Scored in his last two, Bocao. actually might be a striker in there. Okay, I don't love the fact that we're still only 1 goal ahead, but 5 minutes added on. We've got another sub, so we'll use that. Tired players. Jolson for Tellez. Oh, there's actually a highlight. Oh, no. I knew it was dangerous to only be 1 goal ahead. Flipping heck. Breno dropped it. I'm hoping that was the highlight. Breno just dropped that in the box there. Okay, it was the highlight, but they've got another one. We're on the break. Did you see that? Awful from Breno. The quicker we can get this Emerson Kunagato to look like a good goalkeeper, the better. You're in. It's Leo. He's got support, actually, as well. There's 3 players at the back post. Find one of them. Or keep it in the corner. Or cross it to absolutely no one. What are you doing? We had 3 players at the back post there. Okay, we've got to win it back again. Martinelli's in behind to seal it. Timmerhorn's made the save. At least it's wasted a lot of time. Okay, time's up, ref. I mean, Bocau can add a goal if he wants. He was offside. Need to play him more. The goalie, yeah, we probably do. Why is this still being playing? 99 minutes. Okay, Dodo's just collected that. I don't know what their player was doing. Okay, final whistle. We have won the game. We made that more difficult than we needed to, didn't we? Did Mainz lose, did they? Ooh. We've won 2-1. The immediate hit back is very sweet. Enjoyed it. Leo and Gabby scoring the goals. Gil with an assist as well. I feel like this guy is he Belgian? There's another Brazilian who plays for them as well. Lianco, look. Lots of Brazilians in their team. I want to say there was another one, but maybe not. Mainz losing then has meant that we are now 5 points clear at the top of the table, which is a lovely place to be after 9 games. So Leipzig won, did they? Leipzig drew. Leipzig have dropped more points. We are now 10 points clear of Leipzig, who won the league last year, after 9 games. This is almost getting scary. Almost getting scary. Like, this would actually be a bottle job if we don't win it from here, which you never like. As a streamer, you never like that. So Mainz losing. Did Bayer Leverkusen win? They lost. Bayer Leverkusen lost. Those 2 teams lost. Bayern haven't played yet. So Bayern can go to 18 points. At the very least, though, we're going to have a 5-point lead. Bottle incoming. The worst part about it is I'm expecting it. In that we always bottle it from this point, don't we? We're like the second half of the season, we always bottle it. Oh, God. This is, I'm scared now. We've played Leipzig already, Benja. We haven't played Bayern or Dortmund yet, though, to be fair. Bayern go 18 games unbeaten, but yeah. They've just won that game against Frankfurt away from home. Bayern are now 3rd. They've gone 5 games in a row with wins. They did lose 3 in a row, though, in there. They've lost 4 games this season. If this is their blip, though, we're going to be upset, aren't we? They're in form now. They've beaten Leipzig 4-1. They're now looking good again. Maybe mid-season, try and rest the key players. I mean, yeah, that's just dangerous. The thing is, rest the key players and suddenly your blip becomes mid-season where you've rested the main players. There's definitely like a squad management aspect to this. I think our squad's looking quite strong now, though. Like, actually, I think we're using more members of our squads than we usually would have been so far this season. If you look at the subs, they're getting quite a lot of games compared to other years. The squad is definitely healthy for sure. And that's not even including, like, Bruno's not even in that squad there because he's injured. We've got some people joining in January as well, which actually will improve us. Some really good players joining in January. Previously, if you dropped Tellez, it was a loss, but now he hardly plays. Exactly, yeah. We lost, well, to be fair, we lost Tellez last season, didn't we, to injury, and that's where our whole season fell apart. Nowadays, we're looking good. Do the players love you? Yeah, team cohesion, club atmosphere, both very good. Tellez is the one unhappy player, but he wants... I need to check if that's actually working. He wants us... I've agreed with him that we're going to play young players in attacking mid. Hopes to see some more improvement from the young... Like, what does that mean? Develop youth players in attacking midfield. he's not actually happy that we're doing that, which is a worry. Very concerned that he isn't getting much playing time. We need to play Lucas de Vega as well. He doesn't like Leo, but Leo is surely a young player. He's only 19. How is he not counting towards the... Well, he does like Leo. He wanted... When we sold Paqueta, he was upset that we sold Paqueta. So I promised him that we'd start young... It was to develop youth, which it was, to be fair. Leo's come through and started because of it. It means players from your youth setup, which... That's not going to happen, is it? Is Leo going to be homegrown? Would that change it, maybe? Because he's going to be homegrown in 249 days. Maybe that'll change it. I'm not sure. I don't think we can change too much, though. Developers pushed in some crazy new buggy things you can't achieve. Oh, so many. So many, yeah. There are, like, some of the interaction player promises things are still very frustrating, for sure. Players you've developed, not ones you've bought at a young age. Like, is there a difference, though? Do you know what I mean? Like, unless you're saying they have to come from our youth team, which is a very unrealistic promise to make. It's a year's problem anyway. Yeah, true. Savio's just gone up in wage, but that's fine. He's looking like a player now. Again, when he plays, he looks quite good. Yeah, I saw that, Baba. The one with like the club. When he went to the club, I did see that. He did touch on a really important thing, though, in that video, in that, like, the playing time thing is a bit buggy. Like, they can be having their exact playing time and not be happy with it, which is very frustrating. I need to check a few of these. Star player for Breno, by the way. Does that need to change? He's delighted with the amount of games he's been getting. That's fine. Concerned with the amount of games he's played in, especially after missing the last match. We've got an agreed playing time of squad player, though, and he's, look, like this, look. Not very happy with his playing time, despite having the exact playing time that he's agreed to. Which is quite frustrating. I need to look at the one that I'm concerned about is Marcos Antonio. Right now, though, the injury to Bruno might actually help us a little bit, but we've agreed star player because he was a star player last season, played every game. Now isn't starting because we only play with one centre midfielder, and that's Bruno. Bruno's injury has actually allowed him to play 4 starts now. I think we just need to be really careful with him. Otherwise, he's going to be upset. And I think, he's a highly influential player as well. He's the starting keeper, so Star is just the same as first choice. Yeah, true. Morning, JBC. How you doing, buddy? Who are the guys you got coming in January? So we've got that striker that I just showed you. Is there a way to just see just January? I mean, most of these. We've got a goalie called João Lucas, who's not very good. We'll go into the under-23s. We've got Thiago, who is a centre-back. He's joining in January. We'll probably go into the under-23s. Don't know if he's got much potential. A little bit of potential. Yeah, future transfers. I mean, here are future transfers. I wanted to see if there's a way that would... Is there a way to do it in here? Yeah. I suppose it's the same sort of thing, isn't it? Let me move out of the way, though. These are the 2027 ones. We've got Wellington Louise comes in, who is an 18-year-old. Did I actually do that one off stream? I feel like I may... No, that was a while ago. I remember doing it now. The 5'3" guy. João Lucas, the goalie we looked at. Nelson joins, who's an attacking midfielder. Most of these will go in the under-23s, especially if they're young, so they can become homegrown at clubs, some of them. But that's at least in order. Yeah, true. Eddie also, who we just... is not the one we looked at, but is a striker. I think we signed him ages ago. Who doesn't look like he's going to be that good, but under-23s. Hopefully sell for a profit. Vinicius joins. Pereira, who is going to be a player we're going to use. Future left back. I'm not sure how well he looks as an inverted wing back, which is something we've changed to. Not terrible, to be fair. I don't hate it, but he's only 18 and is going to be very good, this guy. My dog's called Nelson. Nice. I found on my save that if you lower their playing time and tell them it's a tactical decision, only nothing more, they usually accept it. Well, we could try it, Skilly. It's just a bit of a risk, isn't it? Wonder if you train him to be a winger. Can I look at him? I can't look at him as a winger yet, can I? I can here. Is that a bit of a waste with his... I mean, he's got the crossing. I've put it on attacking when really I wanted it to be on support, but only... Yeah, the dribbling's really low. Yeah, you're right. The dribbling is low. 7 dribbling, 9 first touch, maybe not. Definitely less important as a winger. As a wing back, sorry, as a left back. He's going to be good, though, for sure. Look at the work rate, teamwork, determination, good personality. Definitely really good physicals. You need the off-the-ball for winger as well, yeah. I think wing-backs probably won't. He's perfect for the spanner. Yeah, he would be perfect for the spanner, to be fair. Like wing-back, definitely. He's coming in. Jonathan's coming in as well, who is actually looking all right. He's going to be a decent player. Again, 17, so goes into the under-23s. Addison Daniel comes in. Attacking midfielder from Flamengo. Goes into the under-23s. Does he have a decent potential? Has some potential. Eric Montero. I think did we just look at him? I'm not sure. He comes in. George Enrique. Striker. 6'3" guy. Okay, Eduardo Silva, who could definitely go into the first team squad. We looked at him just for 8 million. He's coming in. And then Lazaro, who's another striker. Again, look, 6'2". I don't think he's going to be anything special, but actually will be a very good striker in the future. Will be one that you can sell for a profit. He joins in January, and then there's 2 more in the future, including this guy in 2029. Maybe wide midfielder. Yeah, we just don't use a wide midfielder. Jonathan from Church, yes. Exactly. We don't really use a wide midfielder is the issue, isn't it? This guy, though, joins, is the wonder kid that we're getting in 2029. Very exciting. Yeah, he's good, isn't he, Notfler? 15. He's 15. One leadership, though. Wouldn't play him in League 1. League 2. Yeah, fair enough. I love that. I love, like, people's replies. It's like... You know that, what's that meme where you're like, God must hold back, must not, try not to say it, try not to say it, try not to say it. Hey, determination. You're like, people can't help but comment. You tweet something like that and someone has to make the joke. One leadership. Wouldn't play him. Like, you just can't help it. I know there's a bit more to your joke, Dim Donut, in that it was like the pace thing, the meme we've got here. I understand. But like, people yesterday were saying it because, like, you just can't hold back. Yeah, the Simpson meme. Like, people on Twitter, 8 determination, rubbish. No. Doesn't mean he's rubbish, does it? Like, won't develop. We'll see. I'll keep the receipts. We'll see. For 1 million, even if he doesn't develop, he's good enough to play in the squad now. And he's 15. One leadership. Sounds like a future PSG captain. Right. Well, I always choose an attribute that isn't needed for a 15-year-old. Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's like, must make that joke or must point out something. Must point out something. Must comment. We've had some good YouTube comments recently. Would you like to beef the comments for a second? I've actually not replied. You'll be very proud of me, chat. And actually, some of them haven't been too bad. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find these. But, like, we've had some very, very enjoyable YouTube beefs. I like this one. So, you know, we did the peasants over on YouTube. Exactly. You know the video where we did the database tutorial for how to get the real-life database on FM22 so that it's updated and everything. And I did a tutorial showing how to do it. Like, showing that it works. The amount of people that comment on that going, I did all this, didn't work. And I'm like, you did it then, did you? You've done something wrong. Like, this isn't it's not, the computer doesn't just decide to not work sometimes. You obviously did something wrong. And I'm not going to sit there and, like, help you do it. You probably didn't. Like, people are like, I've done this exactly as demonstrated in the tutorial. And the databases don't show up when I start a new save. I'm going to go out on a limb here. You probably didn't do it exactly as demonstrated, did you? Because like, in that video, I did the whole process and showed it from start to finish, and it worked. My computer decides not to work sometimes. Yeah, fair enough. Also, this has been a good one that I've enjoyed. Probably about 20 of these comments this week. You know, we did the Manchester United rebuild, and I talked about it in there saying, I'm not sure it's the right thing, but I've just got a feeling that Maguire starts. Because he's the captain, because it's such a big call, new manager, I think Maguire starts. We talked about this on stream quite a lot, didn't we? And how he's not that bad a player, and that actually a lot of different things came in. Like a lot of, there's a perfect storm for him to look really rubbish last night. And yes, he did look rubbish last night. I don't know if he looked rubbish last night. Last season, right? Described all of that in the video. And yet people are like, Maguire, slow in the air. Maguire will be replaced and won't start. No, sorry. Maguire, slow and good in the air. Shines in the back three. Ten Hag likes a high press line. Maguire will be replaced and won't start. I was like, I didn't disagree with that, but that one is actually a fine comment. But lots of them are like, oh, Maguire, BS. Stopped watching when I saw... I've hidden this one. Stopped watching when you said Maguire's going to start. Okay. You're not bold enough to be F, that's true. Is there any point doing multiple scouting assignments on the same requirements? Different scouts, maybe. Not really. Depends. I don't really use scout assignments, only because we play with attribute masking off, so there's no point. I'll do my own scouting is basically what we're doing with that. Scouts are really important if you play with attribute masking on, which we don't, because I think it's boring for stream. So I don't, probably not on the same requirements, but maybe because it's a different scout and they have different world knowledge and different, and yeah, but yeah, not really. Maguire will not be sold, so why are people so angry? Yeah, I don't know. He's not going to be sold, is he? Also, who buys him? Even as like a business decision right now, you don't sell Harry Maguire when his stock is as low as it currently is. Do you? Hull. Yeah, I don't know if he goes to Hull. Not sure. They see Maguire as the root of all issues, I'm sure of it. Yeah, they really do. We talked about it yesterday, didn't we? That there's three parts to this. One, he's become the scapegoat for all that is bad at Manchester United defensively. Two, they've played a system that has exposed him and has made it very difficult for him to be very good. And three, both of those 2 points combined has made his confidence be at an all-time low and actually influenced his performances to be rubbish. So this perfect storm, that can all be fixed with a new manager that has a better system that doesn't expose him as badly and gives him a bit more protection. His confidence increases. Suddenly his performances are good and he's not made the scapegoat, because also Manchester United improve with a better manager and a better plan in place. Do you see how quite quickly you can turn around and go around and say that Harry Maguire's actually not a bad footballer? But also at the same time as that, I think he's a very limited footballer. I don't think he's amazing, but I also don't think he's as bad as people have made him out to be. Varane was average, but he's a UCL winner. Exactly. And he's also, Rafa Varane. He's the sexy name, which Manchester United fans are obsessed with, clearly. It definitely wasn't very good. But also, he did benefit from the fact that he wasn't as bad as Harry Maguire. But his Wikipedia page, exactly. And these things happen. Narratives develop around football, don't they? Some people say some things and everyone goes, he's got a sexy French name, exactly. His name's not Harry Maguire. But people develop these narratives and suddenly it's factual, and that's a thing. And suddenly you're only seeing those things that are fact. We talk about it all the time, the Trent can't defend thing. It's a fact. It's not really. Like, he's pretty good at defending. He's definitely better than some people. And again, we're not going to talk about it now, but that's very systemic. Systemic, the why. Systemic, is that the word? It's a result of the system, mainly. Either way. Ari Mac-Squire is a sexy name, though. I think that's what you should change his name to. Exactly. Right. Cesar has showing remarkable improvements, apparently. He's ready for more first-team football. I'd like to, but the problem is when we do play you don't play very well. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Exactly. It was shocking to see United got worse after Ollie left. Yeah, they did. But also, can you sort of blame them? This is very much hindsight is a wonderful thing, but can you sort of blame them? They had what they knew was an interim manager. They'd already binned off the season, and they were told to restart and do it all again. And when it didn't start very well, which because actually it was such a big change, when it didn't start very well, can you blame them for going, I can't be bothered with this? Not maybe you can't blame them because obviously they're paid a lot of money, etc., etc. But like you can sort of see why that happened. Didn't every Liverpool FT account mention how Trent is clear as soon as... probably, to be fair, Ollie, yeah. Probably. But that's also a Liverpool football Twitter account. So I do not follow any Liverpool football Twitter accounts. Or any football Twitter accounts at all. Do you understand the amount of football Twitter accounts that I block? Because I don't want any part of that place. Death to football Twitter. Who's with me? Because that would make me annoyed. And I'm a Liverpool fan. Like, exactly. Ratio. God. Oh, it is the worst, isn't it? I'm so annoyed that Ranić isn't staying as a consultant. It's a weird one, as that seemed like the entire point of it, didn't it? The entire point of the venture. But there we go. Right, chat. We've got a cup game now against Wolfsburg, who I believe we lost to. Our one game that we've lost this season in the league was to Wolfsburg. We've got them in the cup. Now, I do want to play some... I do want to change the team up, but I also do think we need to go through. So, what do we do? Is my question. Let's change a few is probably the idea. I think we start the goalkeeper, which is a risk because he didn't play very well when we started him last time. Respect Sexy Sancho 7, honestly. Honestly. Ollie quickly deletes his football Twitter burner. Plus didn't ask, yeah. Isn't the only reason Elon is buying Twitter to shut down football accounts? I hope so. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Got suspended. Wow. Naughty Ollie, yeah. Who else do we bring in here? This is a good chance to start. Where is he? There. Marcos Antonio should start because we're worried about his game time, aren't we? Paulo says, I said I wanted to give game time to. Maybe starting him alongside Gabriel is a better thing here. So I think we keep playing him on the left where he's not as comfortable and he's not alongside... I think alongside Gabriel is much better than playing alongside Luis Felipe. Should we do Marcelo at right back? I'm not sure we need to. He's played... How many games has Marcelo played now? 3. He's played a fair few. You know what's worse than FT is in the know accounts who spout rubbish. They're not great, but I don't follow any of those, so they don't annoy me. And I won't hear a bad word said against Indy Kayla because he's fantastic. Yeah, we're in the new house. This is the new house, Robbie. Welcome. Welcome to it. We're in the loft, as you can see. We can't see, but as you may be able to see. Yeah, those in the knows just disappear when the window closes, don't they? Do you know what the worst ones are? It's when a football Twitter account pretends to be in the know. Like ITK, they're like, this is happening. I saw one yesterday. One of them responded to my tweet yesterday about the Wonder Kid that I tweeted. I clicked on his account and it was basically just a Andreas Pereira propaganda account, but also pretended to be in the know. It was very odd. If you're here watching, welcome. I've blocked you. Big fan of the plant. Yes, Matt. Yeah, right? Adds a little certain je ne sais quoi to the room. I think it looks nice, the plant. I'm glad you enjoy it, Matt. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the 13. Let me do some of these for you. There you go. Enjoy those emotes. Maybe it was Andreas Pereira. It could have been, yeah. Of all the players you stand, Andreas Pereira, very weird. He's a pre-season monster. He is. Is the plant real? No, I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to speak. Maybe it'd be good for a bit of oxygen if it was real. I mean, yes, it's real. Manatau, thank you for the follow as well. I've missed some follows. Christabin, Ghost, James, Tappy, Jorchan, Ashton Bates. Welcome. Andres Pereira has a fake passport. Isn't he Belgian? I'm mesmerised waiting for the plant to move. The plant's not going to move. Why would it move? Of course it's real. You can see it right here. Exactly. Who else are we starting in this game then? Let's put some other players on the bench in case we're winning, which seems unlikely, but we might be. Jobson doesn't play much, does he? Put him on the bench. How you doing, Rob? Welcome in. Has the plant replaced the dog? No. Lenny has not been replaced by a fake plant, a real plant. But Lenny's also not here right now. He's coming back today. They're in Devon. Gil, Leo, Savio, maybe Bocao. Maybe Bocao's the last one and get Laudolino on the bench. He's played again today, I think, but oh well. Replace the wife, yes. Even then, he doesn't have the techers of a Belgian player. No. To be fair, he was very good once on a Hertha Berlin save for me, so I'll always like him. Right, can we get a win against Wolfsburg in the cup? I'm a bit worried we go out here. I'm a bit annoyed that we've managed to draw the one team that we've lost to this season who looked quite good as well. So I'm a bit worried about this game, but I think you have to play some of the youngsters. Otherwise, they don't get a game at any point, do they? So I've tried to do a bit of a mix of a good team plus some youngsters. Gabriel's turned into Ronaldinho. What's he doing? Devon is very grey skies today where I am. Yeah, I think it was all right yesterday, wasn't it? And yeah, it's quite grey skies here actually today. They're in behind. The goalie's rubbish. Thiago Thomas is dunking on your head top here, unfortunately. No, he's not. Luis Enrique is, who looks like he might be Brazilian as well. Where was our right back there? Which was Dodo, by the way. Goalie's just let it go through him. Are you Brazilian? Yep. There's a future left winger for us. Let's give him a scout. How much did they sign him for? 10 million from Arsenal. Okay, weird. All right, we're 1-0 down. How you doing, Beyond? Frodo went walking. He did, didn't he? Frodo. Is that what we're calling him when he plays bad? Leo's in behind for 1-1. Great finish from Leo. Leo's good, though, isn't he? Dodo or Frodo gets the assist. It's 1-1 straight away. And we've hit back again. FM is trolling us with the Brazilian scoring against us. That's 2 games in a row, actually. In fact, 100% of the games we've played today, a Brazilian scored against us. Look at that shadow striker run there, by the way. That's exactly why you play a shadow striker. Straight through the middle. Very nice goal, actually. I'm happy with that. They've been the better team. Big kick from Emerson. Straight to them. Bocao's won it back. He's got it over the top for Martinelli, who could cross it here. For Leo, it's 2-1 and Leo's got 2. And he did the thing. Leo is going to be so good. I don't think he's picked up the beats offside trap yet. Although some of his runs look like he might be. Bocao very good in the build up to that actually as well. Leo is class, yeah. Gabi gets down the right hand side. Finds Leo. Finishes nicely. We're 2-1 up all of a sudden. Did he pick up beats offside trap? Not yet. He's going to get even better. Leo will be top goal scorer. Quite possibly, yeah. Saying that though, Martinelli and Angelo have both scored a lot of goals this year. Martinelli, by the way, now that we've put him back up front, has already scored as many goals as he scored last season. We're 9 games in, I think, and he's scored more than he got last season. Bocao. Martinelli. Gills at the back post. Should have scored. That's 8 finishing for you. My player liaison officer is called Harry Potter. Wow. That's outrageous fighting kids. That's really good. Get a screenshot of it. I think the get forward when possible is quite similar to offside chat. I think you're probably right. Yeah. Having players up front to get those second balls gives you great options. Yeah, 100%. We keep winning it back quite high up the pitch as well, which I think has been very useful. Like this. Oh, see, we've been nicking the ball there in those positions and then just starting an attack with 2 strikers and a shadow striker coming through as well. Like Leo's been good at winning the ball back. Gil's been good at winning the ball back. It's, the system looks nice. Saying that, I still expect us to lose this game because Wolfsburg are good and we've played different players. But when we go forward, we look good. Bocao, can you finish it? Oh, he can! Bocao's good! Bocao is good, you know. He's starting to finish these chances that he's getting. Yeah, exactly, Ollie. He just runs through the middle. But Bocao's actually good. Look at this finish. Gabi plays it through. This is a calm little near post finish. That first touch, by the way, not something you often see them do. He gets it onto his right foot here, which this is a left-footed chance for a right-footed player. And look, takes it onto his right and then can just slot it there. good or just on his hot streak? Well, I think it's more that he's actually playing football now. We're playing way more. And I mean, he scored a hat-trick in the first round of this cup. I know that that's 4 in 1 there. He's actually 5 in 3 here. Well, that's not even true. That'll be 6 in 4 here, right? Because he's just scored in this game as well. When we're playing him, we can start to rely on him, I think. Right. Goal before halftime for them? I hope not. Here's Grealish, Thiago Thomas, who was very good against us last time. A lot of space out wide here with those inverted wing-backs. Great save. Great save. Can't argue with that. That's just good goalkeeping. Leave rubbish. Leave rubbish. Right, fine. Everybody, my ember is at perfect temperature finally. Yeah, wasn't loving how much space he had down that left-hand side. Not great, was it? But I think that's something you kind of have to seed a little bit just with the system we're using. Because of the inverted wing backs. I'm going to say don't allow complacency. Antonio didn't like that. Another goal would be fantastic. We can start to sub people then. How's the goalie playing? 6.7. Dodo, this is why you play inverted wing backs. Because they get forward and do that. So yes, they might be a little bit narrow and leave you some space. But up the other end, they score that goal. That's my right back. Frodo who? Exactly. At fault for the first goal. Now look. Savio, ball over the top. Straight through the middle. Dodo makes the run. Finish is great. I like these finishes today. They've looked quite calm, cool and collected with the finishes. Except for Gil, who did Sky one, didn't he? We can do subs. Antonio for Adriel, I think. Let's get Adriel some game time. I kind of want to get Jobson on as well, because he's not really played. Jobson and Lordolino, maybe. We've got so many that I want to play. Wavius Don, welcome in, buddy. Zigmundo, hello. Frodo. Shall I rest Leo? Oh, he's on 2 goals. Oh, Leo scored twice. He's on a hat-trick. I can't really rest him, can I? Breezy, good morning. I forgot to bring back my starting CB from suspension. Then 2 minutes in, the right back gets sent off. Oh, dear. He's not having a good time. Can Leo play up front? Not really. Leo can play wide, though. Let's do Gil off then and leave Leo on and bring on Jobson. Let's do that. VFG Tex, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. All right. 4-1 up. Whole of the second half to play. I'm going to make 2 subs. Hopefully we don't blow it from here, but... Good. This is our future goalkeeper, everybody. Is this just because he's young, or does this show that he's actually going to be a turkey? Like, because he's not developed yet, are we expecting things like this? Or does this actually, unfortunately, show that he's going to be absolutely dreadful, even when he develops? Because that's not a good sign. He goes to pick it up and it hits his knee. The other argument you can make is that didn't go in, did it? Stopped a goal. I'm a bit worried about it, though. That's when he's playing well as well. Or not playing well, but not playing poorly. Like, he's not a 6.1. He's at a 6.8 here. Slightly worrying. Could you catch me up to speed? Chat, someone needs to catch VFG up to speed. Because we're 6 seasons in. And there's a game going on. I'm sure that chat can do a better job of succinctly putting it into a few characters. Leo through to Bocau. He's not going to get there, is he? Saved it, though. Can't ask for anything else. Yeah, exactly, Metham. I'm not sure... It fills you with confidence, but it didn't go in, did it? Yeah, there's a little rundown of the save, VFG, which is what we're doing. Space out wide again for Enrique. And we're into season 6, and we've started to turn into a good team this season, I think. After finishing 2nd and 3rd most years. They've scored again. It's another Brazilian goal. Failed to win anything other than a DFB Pokal all save. 5 seasons of winning 1 Pokal and nothing else. Might win Bundesliga this year. Probs not. There you go. Doesn't look great when you look at it like that. Do you know what I was thinking yesterday? And I was trying to work out actually. Do you reckon I put like the Hereford save frame on the wall there? I was thinking, I've got the Malvern graphic. I've got the Hereford graphic. Shall I make a Hertha one? And then I was like, no, because that is just a... Oh, he's missed it for the hat trick. The answer is no, because that's just a depressing graphic for the first 5 seasons, isn't it? So no, there's not going to be an FM22 graphic. There'll be a graphic, just not one that's the same as the other ones, I think. Then I'm a bit sad that we've got like a graphic for every save for every year, but not this year. It'd be quite nice in like 10 years time to look back at a graphic. Go on, Martinelli. He scores a goal. Get in.
Gabby, 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 Gabby.
You're my boy.
You're my boy. You're my Gabby boy. Ah!
Mackenzie, by the way, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome. Let me do some emotes for you. Brand new Prime. You do love to see it. I hope you're well, my friend. Thank you for that. Just have the Gabby lyrics up. We could get like Mike to do like a full times print of like, say we win the Champions League, we could do a Champions League one or something, couldn't we? Maybe. Not sure. But I feel like we need something. I'd like, maybe I'll make some type of graphic that maybe will be similar but slightly different. Who's been your best player? That's a really tricky question. Who's been our best player in this? 2023 gave Martinelli a goal song. Exactly. We are a very entertaining team to watch now. We're a very good team actually right now. I think now I can get away with taking Leo off. But who do I want to bring on? Maybe Lord. Let's bring on the Lord up front. No, I'm not into fan method though. I just like the kit. Just like the kit. Gabriel. I was going to... Oh, Tellez. Of course. Tellez. It's been Tellez. I was going to say... I thought of Gabriel to start with. Because as he scores a goal there and we go 6-2 up. Get in. But no, Alex Tellez has been our best player. Almost by quite a long way, actually. I think you should do it anyway. Not every save can be equally successful. Yeah, Jan, maybe you're right. Maybe I should do it. The other part of that is that usually I've been doing it as we go along because it's much easier to stay up to date with everything that happens. And I haven't been doing it for this save because, frankly, it's a lot of work and it was quite nice to take a bit of time off doing that with the graphics. But maybe I should. Like, I could spend like an afternoon making a nice graphic for the Hertha save, I think, as we get towards the end of it. With like a Hall of Fame and stuff. And maybe it won't take as long, actually, because I've sort of got the what do you call it? Do you know what would be a really cool graphic? To get like the Malvern one, the Hereford one, and then the Hertha one all on one graphic. That'd be really cool. Right, we've won 6-2 there. I'm not really sure how. And we rested players and played some youngsters. We've won 6-2. Leo scored twice. Bocau got one. Dodo got one. Gabriel and Gabby got one. Template. Sort of like a... Well, I've got like my template. I can edit the other one and use it as a template, if that makes sense. This song was basically one guy's life's work in his basement over 5 years, basically on his own. What, the Boston one? That's really cool, actually, when you think of it like that. Have you bought Gabriel Menino? Ding, 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 ding. Gabriel Menino mention. No. He's not actually that great in our save. What's the next YouTube save? Good question. We need to sort of get it done. But yeah. I'm not sure. Not sure. I think it's going to be a youth-only save, and I just haven't chosen a team yet. There's Gabriel Menino. He's very much become a midfielder for Monaco. Wanted now by PSG, though. I mean, he's good, but he wasn't as good as Caligari when we had him. It'd be cool if you could somehow capture the streaming and community part of it, because surely that is a big part of it. Absolutely, which is... Yeah, that's true. I guess we've got, like... Mike sort of does that with like the quotes, graphics. Let me show you one, like this one. Scoot back. Like this one is sort of doing that. This type of graphic. Like these are just all quotes that I say. Good morning, gang. Spineless, lonely dog, wheel bodies, flipping neck lads, calm down, up the wife, the one show. With FM sprinkled on top, like that sort of thing. Like, I kind of want to put all of these on the wall, but I'm not sure because they're quite small. I don't want it to look like, you know, like in a like live, laugh, love wall. I don't want it to look like that. How has Menino got a mention before Bowen today? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but there you go. There's the Bowen mention. Someone say it. Come on. Someone say it. Oh, let's go back over here. We've got Greuther Firth in 3 days as well, so I think I will rest some of these players that played for 2 days. There we go. A live, laugh, love wall. Yeah, I don't want it to look like that. Because no one needs that in their life, do they? No one leaves a live, laugh, love wall. 6-2 though. What a win. And we'd be laughing. Seems pretty tricky though. We're playing every 3 days as well, which is a bit scary. How you doing, Callum? Welcome in. Good morning. Is it morning? It is morning. Good morning. Oh, we dropped a few frames actually before. The internet seems to be okay, but we did drop a couple of frames. So if it didn't go very well, then if you noticed it, sorry. The internet is a yikes. Bocau has signed a new 5-year deal, everybody. I'm hoping that his values. He's 6 in 4. Look, I know he got a hat-trick first round. I think we'll give him a start against Carrierbag as well. He's looking good. Who has won the Champions League? Liverpool. And that's the only one I know. Not sure. Erling Haaland has won the Ballon d'Or, though, every year. So that's fun. Flipping it, was that a mini F? Oh, yeah, there was a mini F there. There was a mini F. We should be back, but there was one. You had a mini buffer. It was a brief one. It should be back now. This is a nightmare. It's so annoying. I've got my quality turned down. Like, my bitrate is turned down, like, as low as it can go. And we still have Fs just because of this type of internet. So, apologies. Yeah, it wasn't you, I'm afraid. Tellez. Sort him out. Haaland will tear up the Premier League. He might do. I've skipped the draw. Again, we've got Darmstadt, who I think are league below. That's a nice draw. That does mean, then, that we can actually play some youngsters in the next round. This is good. This is good. Just recognise what film this music's from. Yes. Thought it was me too. It wasn't you guys. To be honest, if there is ever any, like, lag or, like, stutters in the stream, it's probably my internet. How's Neymar? I haven't asked him recently, but I'm sure he's fine. He's still at PSG. His contract's up in the summer. We're actually a couple of months away from being able to offer Neymar a contract. Do I need to declare interest? Shall I go and get a scout to follow him around? We might as well do it anyway. I'm not going to declare interest because he's just going to laugh at us. But let's go and get a scout to follow him. He's only an impact sub now. Is he even playing? Barely. I don't even watch Stranger Things, but Kate Bush now lives in my head rent-free. Yeah. Running up that hill. I can't wait to watch the rest of Stranger Things. We'll be watching it tonight when Kat actually gets back. Exciting. Think you wait till he's out of contract. I think we're going to have to. I kind of want him to know that we're on his mind, though. So I'm just going to get that guy to go to his games. Salcow's excited. By the way, I was looking at the icons at our club. Very weird list. So, the only legends that I'm hiding here, Dirk Sprint and Igor Killman, fine. We're not even on there. We're not even a favoured personnel. We used to be favoured personnel, but we've fallen off that because I think Gabriel has replaced us. And icons, Salcow is the only icon from this save. He was here. We had 2 seasons of him. No, we actually played 3 seasons of him, I suppose. No, we didn't. These are before. We had 1 season of him where he scored 20. He did score a lot of goals. 22 league goals, 7.75. But 1 season of Salcow, and he's now an icon. Win some silverware, not hard. We really need to, don't we? Favourite personnels, Tellez, Angelo, Carlos Vinicius for his 1 brilliant season that he had. Look. You get one season, you get onto this. Angelo's on there now, which is good. He does deserve it because he's had 2 seasons like that, look. Also, this season, 5 and 7. He's actually doing very well. Martinelli made it on. Gabriel. Patrick, look. Patrick got on there. 1 season is all you need, apparently, yeah. Is Alisson good? Yes. Basically, the fans hate the Brazilian immigration. It seems like it, yeah. Yeah, Patrick got on there for his 13 assists. That's it. That season got him on there. I mean, it's quite good, but that's just 1 season. And it wasn't even as good as some other seasons that some players have had. What a weird list. To be fair, Patrick deserved it before you. Fine. I mean, like, oh yeah, from like before we were at the club, yeah, but he is Plattenhardt has been really good for Hertha. So that's maybe a bad example. But I actually don't think he was on there before he had that 1 good season. But yeah, you are probably correct. Don't sign him. We'll take playing time away from your youngsters. About Neymar, I still think we sign him if we can. Right, Bundesliga results here. Not gone as well for us. Bayern Munich have won 5-0 against Gladbach. They look like they might be in the groove a little bit here, which is quite scary. Have you got a Brazilian in a youth intake? Yeah, a few actually, Waviest on. None of them any good, but we've had a few. Leipzig have also won, but they did have Bochum. And then how did Mainz get on? Haven't played yet. How did Bayer Leverkusen get on? Drew. Groove is in the Bayern heart. It is. Fans, and I say this with some authority, are fickle. Yes, you're not wrong. How's Sinisterra? Good lord. Turns out quite well, doesn't he? Luis Sinisterra. I've seen him linked to Liverpool. He actually went to Liverpool on this save, look. Before going to Leipzig. Yeah, turns out very good. Groove is in the heart. What a song. I haven't actually get. Oh, this is a great song. I might turn up the music slightly for me. I couldn't really hear it. We're in debt. It broke his ankle in your save. Oh, yeah, because you're Feyenoord, aren't you? Of course. But he's been good when fit. Yeah, no, he turns into a great player, apparently. I hate how accurate FM is with Wonder Kids nowadays. Next season, every Wonder Kid will have moved clubs. It's annoying, isn't it? Like, there's no surprise in the world anymore. We know who's going to be good at football because FM has said so. How you doing, by the way, Mapogo? Is this music quite loud, by the way? I didn't realise. I might turn it down slightly, just because it's been quite loud today. Mapogo, thank you for the follow. And Waviest Don, thank you for the follow as well. True. We'll get a new batch, which is exciting. That's true. Frenchino Jr., you have signed a new... No, you haven't. You're back from your injury. I have a question, chat. Ollie French... And it's mainly for you. You are out of contract in the summer. Would you like some options here? Would you like to start next game? No. I've got to the point now. You're very Turkish now, by the way. Did that change officially? Were you always Turkish or were you German at one point? You are Turkish. I was going to say, were you German before? Because you're now Turkish. You've changed. Music too low now. Nah, it shouldn't be. I'll put it up a little bit. You've turned Turkish. I swear you were German before. Yeah. You've actually changed Turkish now. With no youth caps, I'm not sure why. My question is, do we let you run down your contract? Do we offer you out for a sale? Or do we offer you do we offer you a new contract? What do you think, chap? And give him everything he wants. I don't think we should do. Send him to Worms. Sack him. Because genuinely, we're not going to play him. And I know it's a meme, but should we let you free and go and play for another team? Because the problem is, it's now all Brazilian in our club except for one Turkish flag. Sell him. Do we make some money on you now whilst we can? He didn't have a great loan spell at Worms when we sent him there. Ollie, look, the chat's saying get rid. Some are saying new deal, to be fair. Why don't we send you on loan in January? And if we'll set you a target on loan. If we send you on loan to like Paderborn, In fact, if we sent you to Paderborn, how much would you play? I can't even see. If you get above a 7 rating, you get a new deal at the end of the season. We'll send you on loan in January. If you get above a 7 average rating for whoever we send you on loan to, you loan out normally, yeah. We'll offer you out for loan. If you get an over 7 rating, you get a new deal. If you get under a 7 rating, your contract runs out. Will you accept that challenge? I'm finito. Keepers don't get ratings. Nah, not true. Look at Breno. Okay, not this year. We'll never get a club again. Release. Okay, last year you got a 7.1. Kakota. Thank you, Kakota, for the 21. Chat, show some love. 21 months is a lot of months. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, bad example. Yeah, not a great example, Sinks, was it? But if you're at a lower level, I reckon you can get rate. You got to back yourself. You got to back yourself. We have a deal anyway. Perfect. Right. Let's get this team ready for Greuther Fürth. Is Bruno back yet? He's actually back, but not fully fit, which means another start for our guy. Let's do... I was thinking of somebody here. Who was it? Savio starting left wing. Actually starting over Anthony. Is Anthony injured? Oh, Anthony's suspended. Are we starting at Savio? I think we do. I think he's been okay, hasn't he? What's for lunch today? I don't know, actually. Roast to be is a good example. A good idea. I've got like a pie to do. Could do like a pie roast, actually. That could be good. A GF Whipping Boys with this a trap game. It's a bit of a trap game. I don't know how they've started this year. They are rubbish, but we're away from home. So I think Savio's fine to start, actually. They've got 2 points, so maybe it is. We should be fine. Yeah, roast that you've said it now, so I kind of want that. De Vega needs to play. I don't want to play him in this game, though. I think that's the team, then. Let's do that. Rodrigo might well be getting annoyed, actually. That's a good point. We probably need to play Rodrigo a bit, too. We always do bad versus Greuther Fürth. Yeah, that's why I'm a bit worried about it, I think. Oh. We do struggle against them. They always get a result against us. All right, we're in our black kit, or dark blue kit, I think it actually is. We're underway. Yeah, we need to play Rodrigo soon as well. Maybe in the Champions League we'll start him. Because we've got Karabag coming up as well, and we can start Rodrigo in that, can't we? Give Gil a rest there. Let's do that. My annual UCL appearance is not going to happen with the loan. This is true. Yeah, Champions League knockout appearance as well. I can't believe how many games you've actually managed to play for this club. It's embarrassing. Here come Greuther Fürth on the break with Joshua Zirkzee. Bit scared. Don't foul him. Oh, for Christ's sake. Luis Felipe's getting on my nerves a bit, you know. I don't know if he's good anymore. I don't know if I like him anymore. I kind of want to just start playing Jolson or Cesar. No penalty. Great decision. Love Luis Felipe. Great foul. Changed my mind. If they score here, it's going to be upsetting. Literally, as you said it, I know. No penalty. No penalty gives away a penalty. Right. Gabriel, on the other hand, is a monster. What a ball that is. Okay, good. Calm defending. Less calm from Marcus Antonio. Don't really like the way we've started here. Hertha. Who's that? Oh, Melamed's down injured. I thought he was taking... They were both of them taking the throw there. Gabby! Oh, I thought he was going to win that. Yeah, it would be 3 seasons in a row. Ajax as a striker, United in net. Makes no sense. Gil! Angelo! Another for Angelo. 8 for the season. Come on! On the rebound. This was good from Gil. Burns past his player. The finish wasn't that bad. I think that might have hit one of the defenders in the head. But there we go. I like a punt into the stand to settle things down. Yeah, Marcos, chill, mate. Why have you done that? If we sent Ollie to Brazil for a few years, he may come back Brazilian. That was the idea, yeah. Go on. Gabby's in here. Oh, he's good. He's in form this year.
Gabby.
You're my boy.
You're my boy. You're my Gabby boy. Ah!
We let his contract run out, Will. That's the plan. That's how we get rid of him. This was very calm attacking. Angelo into Savio, who gets a lot of assists, by the way. Round the tackle look. Takes his time. Dinks the keeper. 2-0 after 12. And we're looking comfortable. Much better after a bit of a cagey start. Bit of a shaky start from us, wasn't it? Giving them that chance and stuff. Good tackle, Angelo. We're away again. Leo's made the run from deep. Leo. Oh, his finishing could improve, couldn't it? Mid-season trip to Brazil, I heard. Then tell me the wrong time on the plane back. Yeah. That was a lovely goal. Full Ginga, wasn't it? Yeah. Savio. Luis Felipe. Trying to make me eat my words there, but it's not happening. Not convinced about their defence. No, their defence is poor. Which is why they've got 2 points so far this season, isn't it? Maybe understandable. If we get Rodrigo on today, that might help actually as well. We could give him a sub appearance here and then start him in the Champions League, and suddenly that's 2 extra games on his appearance total, isn't it? Do actual minutes count towards their playing time as well, or is it just the number of appearances? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if I played him for 45 minutes, does that help to make him feel better than if I just brought him on for 25 minutes? Oh my word, Gil. He's got 8 finishing, everybody. We're 3-0 up. Gil! What a finish. There's no backlift whatsoever here. Just bangs it in. I do know what you're saying, but I do not know. Yeah, me neither. 8 finishing. Dodo just does a little pass into him. No backlift. Bang. Go on, Gil. I say 8 finishing, but I don't know what his long shots are. Yeah, I was going to say. Ollie, you've just said it as I said it. Long shots are 14, to be fair to him. Maybe he needs to do that more often, just shoot from range. Also, he used to have down arrows. They're suddenly up arrows. This finishing, I've got him training it. It's not changing, though. Go on, Gil. Match rating is important, so more time on the pitch to improve the rating helps. That's also true, because when you play them for 20 minutes, their match rating is usually rubbish, isn't it? So maybe that's part of it. You might be right. But I don't know. Yeah, I still don't know whether the minutes actually help to top up their playing time. And they look for like, it's like a jar that gets topped up. Angelo. Okay, keeper didn't really save that too well, but it is nice. Given the trait of shoots from distance. Yeah, maybe. I'm always a bit wary of traits because I think they can be just as harmful as they can be beneficial. They can really change a player's game and make them not very good, especially if they're performing quite well. But could be correct. That's a poor pass. If you play them less than 15, they don't get the ratings unless they get a goal contribution. Yeah, that's also true, isn't it? But like, it's obviously try and bring them on before 75, but bringing them on 70 compared to bringing them on 50 might make a difference. Not sure. You also don't want to overload them on traits, true. It's a bit conflicting sometimes, isn't it? You have to make sure the traits match up with each other as well. Hayden, welcome in. Jota's going to score for them. He's offside. Easy defending. I found that they need to play at least 15. Yeah. Exactly, NWA, what Ollie just said. You need to bring them on before 75. Nikki, good morning. How are you feeling about later? Have the nerves kicked in? I imagine they have. Right. Okay, I was going to do subs there. It's not half time yet. Talking about subs has made me stop the game to think about subs there. We're in the first half. I feel physically sick. Yeah, there you go. Right, I think we get to... Let's get to 50, 55, and then we'll do some subs. Yeah, Savio on an 8.2, by the way. I think I'm going to get Rodrigo on, and maybe Bocao on. I've got the feeling that Bocao might actually be okay. He was the chosen one for a while. Xerxes going to head over. Part of me think Wales batter them. The other half think Ukraine love factor. Yeah. Kiefer Moore masterclass incoming. Maybe. Wes Burns hat-trick. Also, maybe. Emu, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Right. Rodrigo. 4. Now, do we get him on for one of our strikers? They both scored, the strikers. So, yes. We'll get Gabby off. Did I put Lordolino on the bench? No. Kind of want to give Netinho a go as well. I'm going to change both strikers because we're 3-0 up. Good morning, Mr. Clayton. Good morning, everybody. You mean like that, Emu? Yes. When you do an assembly, honestly, every single time I'm like, don't do it like that. Just say good morning or good afternoon. I'm like, good afternoon, you're 5 and 6. I'm like, good afternoon. All right. Stop it. Could be Bale's last ever match if you ignore Nations League. So not his last ever match. Luis Felipe is declared for Italy IRL, by the way. Has he actually? I didn't know that, Modern Aged. Interesting. Yeah, like a robot. That's interesting. Do we sell him then? He's not Brazilian anymore. Nah, we do it by what's in the game, don't we? But that's interesting. I didn't realise that. Do you reckon he's going to get game time? He's obviously been at Lazio a long time, hasn't he? Oh, my word. Dodo. With a blitzer. I'm not sure what that is. Don't know what that means. I'd like second half goals, please. Or something. I didn't bring him on before 79, but oh well. I'm going to get give Leo a rest and bring on Netinho. If it could not be his last ever game, because I quite like to see a Bale masterclass in person on Wednesday. Yeah, that's fair if you're going. Antonio, Gabriel. Oh my word, that was centre-back Gabriel there. Smashing it. Last relevant game then. Yeah, fair enough. Got ya. All right, it's going to be a nice win this. A bit annoying that we didn't score more goals, but we'll take a 3-0 away from home. It means that we stay top of the league. Let's have a look at the other results. Savio, by the way, 8.8. Just with 1 assist as well. This guy's good. This guy does the business when you play him, you know. It's quite nice seeing Savio be good. After all those years trying to sign him for Hereford or thinking about signing him for Hereford. And now we've got him. It's quite nice, isn't it? We are top of the league by 6 points. Bayern Munich continue to win, it does seem. They've just lost 2 extra games than us. I don't know what... I think Leipzig might have dropped points, you know. Because they're on... Then, oh, maybe not. They're 9 points below us. Behind us. Either way, we take wins for us. Is this our year? I really hope so. Did we play after them? Yeah, we played on the Sunday, so we'll have to see. Oh, I think that we saw that they won, didn't they? We looked at the results. Yeah, Bayern are good. Wolfsburg have lost again, though. Not sure why that's relevant. Yeah, Leipzig won 2-0. We looked at these before, didn't we? Still, 27 points from our first 10. You can't really argue with that as a start of a season, can you? Who's your best regen you've got? Right now, probably Leo. Leo's got to be up there. He's having an enjoyable season as well this year. Excuse me, 6 in 13. Have we had the is Southgate good enough chat yet? Sort of, yeah. I sort of gave my opinions that it's not... We don't need to be too knee-jerk, I don't think. What's a regen? I only know new gens. Yeah. Robodinho, how you doing, buddy? Glad you're enjoying them, my friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loads of you being here today, by the way. I'm looking at that viewer number. Thank you for hanging out on your Sundays. I appreciate you. If you're new, make sure you follow, because then you come back and stuff, you know. Actually, if I missed some follows. My left foot, Tim Greeno. Thank you for following. Welcome. Welcome to the team. We could be witnessing an inflection point in the club's fortunes this season. It's compulsive viewing, says Sinks. I really hope so. Your best regen is the one that hasn't arrived yet. I mean, that is maybe true. How do you spell his name? Is it like that? This guy. This is our best new gen, but he's not actually arrived yet. Yeah, I saw that, Ollie. Someone tried correcting me. I said new gen and they were like, it's actually regen. I was like, I get it if you do it the other way around, but I know we all call them regens now and then, but come on. Also, who cares? Thought it might have been the FM admin. Yeah, that was wild, wasn't it? Calling them stats, that is bad, to be fair. The Kilman Sprint ownership want their first major trophy. Yeah, they do. Jair Bruno is under pressure to make it happen. You'd like to go out on loan? Why? Why would you like a loan, Marcelo? Are you ever going to be homegrown? No, but you're going to be homegrown in Germany soon, which is actually quite important to get a few of these, isn't it? Oh, it's a... Oh, who is this guy? Have you not played any games this year? I swear you've played. Okay, you played 3 times in the cup. I thought it was a different guy there because he hasn't played in the league. Have we not played him in the league? I think this guy's good. I actually thought he would have played league games so far. Maybe something to consider. Maybe we need to get him some game time. Should I actually have a look at the happiness? About who is maybe moaning about their game time? The management is because of the Tellers thing, by the way. So ignore that. Otherwise, it's looking pretty good. Let me move out the way. It's looking all right on here, isn't it? Playing time. Can you not... There's 4 players that are unhappy with their playing time. You actually can't see these now. Let me put them at the top and then you... Okay, they're there. There are 4 players there, look, so you can actually see who they are. Junior is concerned. We need to give Junior a few more games. Don't know if he's played yet. Why has he played 1 game at left wing? Which is quite annoying. Bit of a molehill to die on. Yeah. Don't just put him on the bench. He's the perfect bench defender because he can play all 3 roles. Yeah, maybe I just need to give him some game time on the off the bench. Junior maybe should be on the bench and coming on a bit more. The problem with Junior not playing is that we've got Antonio above him in the pecking order as well. I don't think we promised him much. We've agreed impact sub, to be fair. I guess he hasn't been an impact sub yet. So do that once and he should be fine. Marcelo is growing more concerned. Wants to go out on loan. I don't know what to say to him about the loan either. And then Paulo Cesar is also concerned. Would like a few more games, which I think we can give him. We'll start him against Carrier-Bag. Lucas De Vega is also dissatisfied. I don't know when we get De Vega game times. What did we... I think we said squad player for him, right? Yeah. Yeah, please do, Ollie. We can definitely play a few of these against Carrier-Bag now, can't we? In fact, I think we should do full rotation against Carrier-Bag. What does the group look like? I think we should still win. Annoyingly, it's 3 teams on 6. But we've still got Lazio at home. Yeah, we've got Lazio at home as well. So this takes us to 9. And then Lazio, if we beat them, is 12. And then we play PSG away, which is not great. Francinho in for his send-off game. The thing is with that, though, is that we do really need to... I've given Gil a new contract, by the way, because he was moaning about it. The thing with that is that we really do need to give our other goalkeeper game time, don't we? With you at home this game, I think you'll be good. That's what I think as well. I think we can rest players and still win this. They were shocking in the last game. What was the score in the end against Karabag? Okay, 3-2. We were 3-0 up, though. They conceded twice in the last... Oh, yeah, we played the goalkeeper in that game, didn't we? We should be fine at home, surely. Like, these players we're bringing in are good players. I think we'll be all right. I also didn't rest the team. You'd like to go on loan. So De Vega out on loan. I kind of don't want to do it because we might need him, but... Weird. That was a weird signing in the end. It's another weird one, but it makes so much sense because he's so much better than 8 million's worth. Play Ollie for his annual Champions League appearance. I think we lose if we play Ollie though. He's that bad. when he played last time, he's not going to be happy with that. He's Lincoln. He is, isn't he? Loan him. Value goes up. Sell him for 25 mil. We could loan him. It's not really worth asking right now though. Like, shall I promise him a loan? Or should I just ignore him? Because, like, it's November. I can't do anything about it right now anyway. Jolson's improving, by the way. Start the vegan and sub in the others unhappy. Yeah. The vegan. Yeah, he's only 25. Oh, only 25 million. Never mind. I see what you're saying. I thought he was on about me. No. In which case, 25 would have been a massive overestimate. The vegan. I hope that wasn't on purpose. Yeah, really funny. It was a typo. Even better. Start the vegan. That's now his name. And you cannot convince me of anything else. That would be his FT slander name. It would, wouldn't it? It would. When football Twitter tweet about him, he'd be called the vegan. That's really funny. Yours would be 25 billion instead of 25 million. Excellent work. Right. Who is Claudinho? Actually, let's go through a few of these because I have scouted a lot of people. You're not Brazilian. You're Aaron Connolly. Nor are you. You're rubbish. You're Jordan Henderson. I'm going to sign you. Okay. Stop showing me non-Brazilians. Alright, this guy keeps getting suggested to me, by the way. Apparently, this guy's got massive potential. I don't really see it. I don't see a player that's worth, like, how much do they want? 20 mil for him. Jordan Henderson's dad is Brazilian. He's close enough, I'd say. Sure. I mean, I know he's good. He looks average at best, right? He looks okay, but is it just because he plays for Juventus? I don't want to spend 20 million on this guy. Not when we've got that PA is an illusion. Not when we've got, like, as a youngster, Adriel. You can make an argument that Adriel's better than him. And Adriel is a year older and plays for us. It's very role specific, yeah. So, yeah, not for me. What is the role? I don't even know that necessarily. Right, carrier bag. Let's do a full change then. What we could do is do this youth lineup, which we obviously need to change a little bit. Rodrigo, we want to give game time to. Why is this in a weird order? Could do Rodrigo there. We're a little bit hampered by the unregistered players here, aren't we? If you play Ollie in goalkeeper, our sub. I don't really want to go out. Well, no, it's not even that. You've all season we've talked about how we need to play this goalkeeper for him to develop. Now we're going to start Ollie instead. Just start from a blank canvas. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. I'm just wondering, do we need to do that or just bring Leo in there? Oh, right, let's start with a blank canvas. In goal, Emerson Kunagato. We'll put Ollie on the bench, okay? And then Ollie will play. If we're winning this by a lot, we'll bring Ollie on, okay? Right back. We want to give Marcelo game time, don't we? So shall we play him at right back here? Possibly, because then we can play Jolson at centre back. Do we go full rotation here or not? And actually, Tellez, is he going to get upset with not playing games? This screams 1-0 carrier bag win. It does, doesn't it? Maybe Marcelo should start left back. Then we can start Jolson there. We can start Paulo Cesar there. And then do we do Dodo there? Okay, let's do that then. Let's play Tellez here and do that. Because then that's not a bad defense then, is it? Like, Tellez is really good, obviously. I think that works. In midfield then, we've got Lucas De Vega upset. Junior can't play anyway. Shall I move here so you can see this? Dodo's definitely had enough games. Yeah, true. Do we play Adriel, though, which is where I'm kind of leaning? Or do we play Marcos Antonio to make him happy? Yeah, I've changed scene. Bruno for fitness. Bruno does actually need some fitness. This is true. But I think he's had the game time. The vegan does need game time. I just wonder if we'd play the vegan. The vegan could play there as well, actually. Is the option. Right wing, Rodrigo. We could play the vegan there and play Adriel there. The vegan could either play left or shadow striker. I'm actually wondering about shadow striker. There's only really Leo as like a young option. I kind of want to start Savio again, but is he a starter here? Do we start Savio left, then play Bocao as one of them? Yeah, I reckon vegan as the shadow striker. And then who else from this list here, if I put in hide the unavailable players, who else from this list here do you think needs to get some game time? Obviously, they'll be on the bench, some of them. It's just as a striker, so we play Angelo or Gil, maybe. Tony as a striker. Anthony's played a lot of games, though, to be fair. I don't know if we need to. Ollie striker. No, stop saying Ollie, chat. Stop saying Ollie as the striker. This is serious. We need to win this game. Could do Gil. I'm kind of tempted to just do Angelo and keep him scoring goals. I'm going to do Angelo because I think it fits. And then Ollie French, also unfit, by the way. We've agreed for me to be sub. Ollie French, first sub look. He's going to be a sub option. Defense. Luis Felipe's there if we need him. So is... Don't know if we need Dodo, but we'll put him on the bench, see if he fits. Marcos Antonio, we'll put Bruno. Leo, can all of these go? How many subs do we get? We get 7. So let's put Martin. Do we need Martinelli on the bench? Not sure we do. Gil I'd like on the bench. Maybe instead of... Is that a bit lacking in defence if I put Gil there? I think it is. Maybe half and half for Gil and Angelo. Yeah. Thing is, unless it's Marcelo that gets injured. Actually, we don't have a backup right back, do we? Jolson can play there. They can all kind of play across the back four. Let's just do that. We'll risk it. I've picked one outside Dodo. That's fine. Okay. That's the team. Slightly different team. I still think that's a strong team now looking at it. That's a team that should be good enough to beat Carrier Bag. Let's find out if they do. If it's 4-0 at halftime, bring Ollie on. Yes. Fine. Fine. There's our team. There's our lads. Come on, De Vegan. You're in the team. Finally should be happy. They've had one shot. We've had none. They've had more shots than us. They've had an injury. Okay, we've leveled it up in terms of shots. Can see the loss already. Oh, absolutely. Like, there's good players on this pitch, though. Rodrigo, very good. Like, he's like a 50 mil player there. Tellez, we've just said, is our best ever player. Like, Angelo, our best striker in terms of goals scored. I think he's our top goal scorer ever on the save. Run the score up and make it an Ollie day. We've had 2 good chances there, but it's still 0-0 after 17. I don't think it's going to be 4-0 at half-time. Here's the vegan. I can't believe he's got that new nickname. Marcelo, getting forward. Keeper saved it. I'd like a goal now, please. I'd like a goal now, please. Up the vegan. Marcelo, win that header. He does. Bocao. Ball through for Angelo. It's a great ball. You should finish this. He's put it wide. That's a worrying finish. That's Angelo as well. Ollie scores that. Possibly. What's the score in the other game? Don't love this. Also, didn't pick a load of first-team players on the bench, did I? And that one, yep. De Vegan. Through ball for Bocao. Good save from the goalkeeper. Their goalkeeper's probably on about an 8 rating now. Tell us to take the corner. He's headed it back to him. That's an interesting tactic. And he was offside. Great work, team. Great work. There's actually a highlight starting from that free kick as well. Alarming fitness for Savio. Yeah, he's struggling a bit, isn't he? It's all right, though. We've got Anthony to come on for him if we need to. Through ball, look. Marcelo flicks on Bocao. I don't know if he's onside. He's scored. He's onside. We do lead. And Bocao's got another one. Yes. A bit of relax for everyone. A bit of relax for everyone is what I've said there. Everyone can relax slightly. Marcelo's flicked header on. He looked like he might be right on the line of offside here. He's on, though. Yeah, he's on. Good finish from Bocao. Has he scored in... Love a bit of relax. I am relax. That's like Pep, isn't it? I'm relax. I love that quote. A bit of relax for everyone. Does everyone relax? Chat, if you're feeling relaxed, you need to say, I am relax. Now that we're winning 1-0. Marcelo, star of the show so far. Can't finish. You're going to keep that in there, Angelo. Or is he clapping him as he got the ball? What a weird highlight. Bang it. Oh, he has. He scored. Get in. I am relaxed. It's 2-0. What a finish. I'm very relaxed. What a weird goal. That's just sizzled along the floor. Always relax. I'm relaxed. More goals, please. This is a new saying, chat. Whenever we go 2-0 up and we're calm with the result now, I am relaxed. It was quite Rodri, that goal, wasn't it, Lucas? Yeah, agreed. I am relaxed. Emote. We need an emote for being relaxed. Oh, yeah, that's it. I am feel. I'm very feel. That's the thing that I'm thinking of. The Usyk, the boxer one, yeah. He does it quite a lot as well. He didn't just do that once. He's done it in like 3 or 4 interviews where he said, I'm feel. I'm very feel. Rodrigo, terrible finish. There's no wonder you've not been playing games, my friend. Did it go? Was it a nutmeg as well? I love that. Didn't know I play for Carrier Bag. Yeah. There's actually a guy who's been their best player. Made a few saves, hasn't he? Half-time 2-0. I am relaxed. I am very feel. Complacency. Now, do I do subs? How tired is Savio? I think I'll be right for a little bit. I'm very Phil Foden. Okay, no, he's very tired. And Angelo, knackered. They've both taken a knock. Let's get them both off. And then I'll save 1 sub for Ollie. If we go 3-0 up, is that the Ollie sub? I think that's fair. If we go 3 goals ahead, Ollie comes on. So if they score here, we'll need 2. Wait, what is this? What do you mean? What is this? Might bring on Ollie on now. Might bring Ollie on now. I've got worries about this goalkeeper, chat. I've got a few worries about this goalkeeper. He might be Massimo Taibi. I am not relaxed. He might be Massimo Taibi. I'm stressed. Oh my god, he's not very good. Tight offside in that as well. Right, both injured players off. That's a bit of a yikes, isn't it? Rock solid future this. Yeah, I honestly saved that. I think you do. Yeah, he's done that a couple of times. He's dodgy. Why have we still not got a good goalkeeper that's Brazilian? Why do they still not exist? This guy surely can't turn into a good goalkeeper, can he? Rodrigo can't finish his dinner either. That's so worrying. Oh my, oh, this goes in. You know this goes in. We're 2-2 with Carrier Bag. The goalkeeper's terrible. To be fair, I don't think he had a chance with that. But literally, the only reason that they're even back in this game is because our goalie has just let in a dribbler of a shot. Oh my word. This should never be happening. Look at that. Look at the stats. Once you find a goalkeeper who's good on the match engine, you give him everything you want. Yeah, we need one that's good on the match engine, I guess. Because there's, like, this is the question. Is he just rubbish now because he hasn't developed yet? Or is he actually just rubbish? I think you're all going to say that he's actually just rubbish. But I do wonder. Oh, God. Okay, it's good. We won it back. The vegan through to Gil. 8 finishing. He might become the best keeper in the world. We'll always have that Howler versus Carrier Bag. Yeah. I do wonder, though. Because it does seem to happen. Whenever you play a player that's just not ready yet, they're rubbish. And they'll look rubbish. Even if then in the future they might be good. I'm not sure. He's rubbish because his name isn't Ollie French. Yeah. It's in. It's Gil. It's 3-2. I am relaxed. If Ollie had conceded the first goal, you'd have subbed him off already. Agreed, Keeney, yeah. The problem is that Ollie is the sub option right now. In that I've seen him do that. And if we bring him on, I'm not entirely convinced that he doesn't do that as well. It's 4. I am now relaxed. I also don't want to absolutely destroy our new goalkeeper. He's on a 6.4 somehow. Not sure how. Great little 1-2 with our centre-backs there. Is it Ollie time? The fact that I'm taking that goalkeeper off and the goalkeeper that's coming on has a lower star rating is worrying, isn't it? He's destroying himself. Not relaxed. Yeah, he is destroying himself, actually. Right, Ollie's on, everyone. You can shush about it now. Gil! Why is Gil so good in the air all of a sudden? I swear he's not very tall. He scored 2 headers. You have the vibes, though, yeah. Gil's our #1 heading option, apparently. How tall is he? I can't see it on here. Ollie is suboptimal, one might say. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what Ollie can do to destroy his legacy here. Ollie up front now. Well, I've got no goalie to go in goal now, so no. Paolo, bring it forward then, lad. Okay, just keep going. Just keep going. That's a terrible pass. Are they going to mess up? No. Gil's 5'10", is he? Okay, he's not too bad then, is he? I thought it was shorter than that. Oh, there might be a highlight for them here. Let's see what Ollie can do with it. Now that we're 5-2 up, I'm a little bit less worried about it. Okay, we've got it back. Ollie takes a touch. Sort of glides out. Does a lovely ball through. Gil wins the header because he's unbelievable in the air. He's won every header today. Adriel, come on. 2 worldies from him. This might be nice. Distribution, yep. Can't really argue with it, can you? Gil did win the header. Adriel scored two stormers from midfield today. All starts from your kick. You could say that, yeah. If you're being very generous to you, you could say that. Great finish, though. No, definitely not an Ollie assist. 6-2. We were worried at one point. Now it's 6-2. Ridiculous. I mean, that's not as good a ball from Adriel, that one. If I don't kick it, it goes in the Hertha net. And to be fair, Emerson would have let it go in the Hertha net there at that point, wouldn't he? I think you're offside there, Gil. Great finish from you, but you are offside. 8 finishing, by the way. Hello, James. Good afternoon. It is now afternoon. Yeah, goal disallowed. Fair enough. He's well offside. Were PSG losing again? No, they're winning. It is... I can't see their score, but they're winning because they're top of the group. No F for me. There might have been some drops, actually. It should be good, though. The bitrate's fine. I think we dropped some frames, actually. We've scored again. It's Bocau. Has he already scored in this game, or is that his first? It was a brief one. Okay, good. My eyes died, unfortunately. Ordering glasses. Nice. Marcelo's header. Oh, it was a Marcelo header, was it? It wasn't a Bocau goal. It was a Marcelo header for his second. I've lost count. We're 7-2 up. We're doing fine now. We almost drew this game. Stevie, thank you for the brand new sub. Tier 1. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Pick up your frames, please. Yeah, I'm trying. Not a lot I can do about it. Ollie, leave rubbish. Leave rubbish. You didn't notice. Oh, that's good then. We've dropped 925 frames today, which is 0.2%. Rodrigo. Lovely finish. It's 7-2. 8-2. Yeah. Someone do the joke. Someone do the joke. Yeah, Ollie's playing. Because our goalkeeper was rubbish and we had to bring him on. Thank you. Well done, Jacob. Has done the joke. Nay, thank you for the follow. Kitney, thank you for the follow before. G-Max, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the other keeper was worse than Ollie, so he's ended up on the pitch. Yeah, Bocau's got 1 and 2 assists. Okay, good. At least he scored. Oh, yeah, he's got our first goal. Right, we've won 8-2. What a weird game. We've played a completely different team. We were 2-0 up. It went to 2-2 in the 54th minute, and then we've proceeded to score 6 after the hour mark. Very bizarre. Clean sheet from Ollie, who got a 7.1. Can't really argue with it, can you? Considering that Emerson ended up on a 6.5, by the way. Very generous. Very generous to get a 6.5 out of that. New contract, honestly. I mean, we said if he gets over a 7... So maybe. The unfortunate thing is he's not Brazilian. He's Turkish now. He has changed nationality once, but still not to Brazilian, which is unfortunate for him. Right, we've got some news here. Injury to Angelo, 3 to 5 days. We'll probably miss Mainz though, which is a shame because that's quite a big game, isn't it? Might be back, might be okay. Savio, 7 to 9 days, who will miss Mainz, which is unfortunate. So those two picked up injuries. I don't think it's the end of the world though. Very good from Bocau again. Still just 1 goal in the league, which makes this look worse. But overall, 7 in 5. Look at him. Hello, Ryan. How you doing, buddy? Bringing on Ollie on really brought it all together, to be fair. Oh, God, I hate it. I hate how that's true. So annoying. Look at him there. What's your average rating for this this year? 6.9. Excuse me. Bocau's a cut player. He is, yeah. I mean, he plays in every game where we're not playing in the league, doesn't he? And does very well, so... Yeah. I mean, Brian Klug wouldn't swap him, even for Lautaro Martinez. So... How you doing, Stephen? Playing with Crystal Palace in season 2. Sitting 6th. Not bad. Not bad, right? I might swap him for Lautaro Martinez. Looking at his profile. Comparing him to... Bocau's, but he has been quite good. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. Exactly. This is why he's a cup player, so I was agreeing. That's because Martinez is not Brazilian. This is true, yeah. This is true. I wouldn't swap him. Gil's making a positive contribution, which is nice. He's up to 4-star current ability, which is always looks nice, doesn't it? Got up arrows now. Keep going, Gil. Again, very good season from him as well, actually. Ollie starting the attacks with his measured kick. Yeah. We're going to address Klug's clear drinking problem. No, he just buys into the approach here at the club of only signing Brazilians. So he wouldn't swap for a non-Brazilian, would he? He's just committed to the cause, really. He's having a Gillian season. That's horrible. I hated that. He is, though. He is there. Heads up about Junior. Heads up about Junior. Would like to go out on loan as well. Can you sort it out, Tellez? No, Tellez hasn't been able to sort anything out since we stopped playing him and since he got annoyed with me. How are you getting on at Leipzig? We will check. Junior then, out on loan. Not the worst idea to loan him, considering I think he joined after... He's got 3 years left until he's homegrown at club. As long as we loaned him to Germany, I don't think it's the end of the world. How did the vegan do? Did quite well, actually. I think a 7 point something. 7.6. I mean, we won 8-2. But yeah, 7.6. I didn't rest the team here, but we didn't play most of the team, so it should be all right. How many I've got 81 of those to go through. Right, I'm not doing that now. Yeah, convinces him to put in a transfer request. Exactly. I think you'll have enough homegrown by the time he gets it. I agree. So I wonder if a loan is not the worst idea. Adriel puts in that performance, scores twice, and then puts in a 10 out of 10 in training. This guy, I think we've neglected the idea of using him a bit more. This guy's going to be a very good player for us. Already a pretty good player for us, right? At 20. Do we need to give him more game time? Again, the problem is it goes Bruno, Antonio, and then him. And then Junior's in there. And then De Vegan's in there. Exactly. The problem is who's ahead of him. But he's very good and young and Brazilian. Then maybe I should be using him. But Bruno is just so solid for us, isn't he? 28 now, though. Arsenal want him. PSG want him. Really good, though. Right, Schalke beating Greuther Fürth 5-2. Greuther Fürth are rubbish. I think Antonio might have to be shown the door. Yeah. Bruno, is it? His name's Bruno, isn't it? How long has Bruno got left on his contract? 3 years, I think. Yeah, he goes till 2029. He's got another 3 top years. He does, doesn't he? Maybe Antonio's the guy to go. Again, a bit younger and been so good for us. Also a very good player. Again, if we play him as a DLP defender, does he have the tackling? Is that a worry? Also, maybe not the physicality. His valuation is so low for someone with 3 years left. Yeah, the valuations are just a bit weird, I think, aren't they? Like when he's played, especially when we played him as the CM attack last couple of years, brilliant performances. I guess we've changed the system and it's kind of hurt him a bit. Also, star player would ease that problem, wouldn't it? Arsenal want him. Got 4 years left though, and his value is very low as well. It's a weird one. Cesar also had a 10 out of 10 in training. He's benefited from a bit of football recently, and Gil's been very good recently. I do feel like we've got a good handle on things at the moment, though. We know exactly the state of the club and the squad, where everyone sort of lies. Yeah, Antonio, really useful in case we change the system. I think we try and keep him happy. Do you reckon we can drop his agreed playing time, though? I do worry about that. I think once you go to star player, it's very difficult to get them to come down from that, isn't it? Lordolino's finishing is dropping. I know the arrows don't mean much because they just change their mind all the time, but don't like the look of that. Did it say he's improved as a footballer? Improved as a footballer over the last 2 months. Progressing well in training. I guess that's good news then. It's not relevant, but he's going to Lazio IRL. What Antonio is? To join up with Luis Felipe then. Lazio are going to have another really good FM player for FM23 then, aren't they? We talked about how good their team is as an FM team last stream, didn't we? Okay, we've got Mainz now. At home, they're third. It'll be us, then Bayern, and then Mainz in the Premier League, in the Bundesliga this year. So these are a good team. They're joint on points with Bayern. This is a potential banana skin. Leipzig have lost again. Leipzig have lost again. We're 10 points clear of them with a game in hand. How did Bayern get on? They've not played yet. They played tomorrow. They play Wolfsburg. They could drop points there. Wolfsburg are good. Yeah, they do make FM signings. Absolutely. So do Dortmund. Yeah. Right. Let's do a quick pick to start with. We are missing Angelo. The question here is, I'm kind of tempted to do it that way round. Or do we start Bocao? You have to win the league. I know. This is a tricky game though. This is a tricky game. Do we start Bocao? He's kind of earned it with his performances, hasn't he? If you end up with the most points, you will win the league. Thank you. And Salzburg. Yeah, they do. Maybe Gil Wide and Bocao. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards, I think. Problem is Bayern go on a mad run. They do. Bayern is still a problem for this league season. And these games like this are quite banana skinny. Cesar starting, by the way. Where's Gabriel? Oh, Gabriel's out. What? Oh, suspended. That's bad news. I don't like Cesar starting there. I think I'm more tempted to do this, you know. Oh, missing Gabriel and missing what's his name? Angelo is a bit worrying here. I think I'm going to go with that. The end of the line. I just get a bit worried about Cesar when he plays left centre back. Okay. If we can get a victory here, this would be huge. I'm a bit worried about it. I'm not necessarily sure we do get a victory here, but let's see what we can do. We're at home. We're at home. We should be confident. It's against Mainz. Penref. Penref. And we've put Tellez in. This is sort of a mess song, but I enjoyed the TV series. I like this song. I like this song. This is Grandad dancing song. Teller's going to take the penalty. It could be a great start here. Here he comes. He scores it. Get in. I really felt like I jinxed him there. I really felt like I had. But get in. We love it. 4th goal of the season still somehow, despite not playing very many games. Alex Tellez puts it in the back of the net. Good start. I'm glad that I stuck him in, actually, right at the last minute there. 1-0. Tellez never fails. Like tails never fails. I like that. He very rarely does. It is true. Why is Breno up to a 7? They've had 3 shots on target. We've had 3 yellows. We've been a weird performance so far. We've got the highlight as well after our 1 shot. Headed away. Bruno's there. Into Gil. Block shot. Back into Gil. Gil, get in! Long shots 14. Finishing 8. Doesn't matter. Keep shooting from range. It's 2-0. Doubting the magnificent one. No, more feeling like I might have jinxed the magnificent one. It felt like this was going to go in. When it came back to him here, lovely finish. Gil's season is very good, isn't it? Mysterious Gil. Yes. Get in, though. 2-0 after half an hour. A 3rd goal here. Leo? Oh, my words. Leo just takes it from range and hits the bar. What an effort. We got a weird angle for that. It wasn't great, was it? But the effort was brilliant. All right. Get to half-time now. Happy days at 2-0 up. Fine. Who needs 8 finishing where you can just bastard it from 30 yards? Exactly. Okay, we just continue into the second half, I think. That Mustafa guy looks tall, I feel, up front for them. As he goes through on goal and scores. How simple was that goal? Why did I feel like as soon as we went 2-0 up, I was like, they're going to score here. From kickoff. It was like a FIFA kickoff goal. Back to their lad. I pointed him out as well, didn't I? Horn into wide. Back to Klosterman. Ball over the top and he scores. Breno's mistake. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing coming out. It was poor. You know who saves that? Alisson Becker. Yeah, true. That is true. Anthony then. As body starts. That's a poor pass. Come on, the first half was so good. Second half, we look all at sea. What are we doing? How can you go from being so on top to having 2 highlights in 2 minutes? FM, come on. They've scored on 46 and 47. They got complacent. Yeah, maybe. Good tune, though. Christ. I don't even think I need to or can change too much, really. Berate them. Did I just berate them or encourage? Either way. Right. They're also quite tired, I'm seeing. Let's do Bocao off for... Let's give Rodrigo a run up front, then. Forgot to say we are relaxed. True. That was it. I've berated them. I don't want to drop 2 points from 2-0 up there. That feels bottle-worthy. OFM, you swine. Then, like, 2 goals in 2 minutes and then nothing. I guess that's quite realistic. That does happen. Teams get back into the game and then then they kind of stop. Gil! Oh, he's too close to the goal there. Bring on Ollie. That would work, yeah. Gil's knackered. Tellez is knackered. But I kind of want to keep Tellez on. Where else could we bring on somebody to influence this game? Is Bruno tired? Also, he's playing well, though. I don't want to bring Lordolino on. Is Leo playing well? Not really, and it's not that tired, though. Do you know what? I'm going to give Netinho a chance to win this. Apparently being 2 up is your kryptonite. Apparently it is. Oh, no way. Okay. I was going to say, that's because I pointed out that he looked tall. Oh, okay. We've had 2 subs there. Every time I say Gill, it reminds me of the fish in Finding Nemo. Yep. Fair enough. Bruce, thank you for the follow. Oh, I thought we were going to flick that on. This is their highlight, isn't it? We're in trouble. This is where we miss Gabriel, you know. We're in trouble here. Oh, we could have had it back there as well. There it is. I knew it. Did you give Gil a breather? No. I knew we were losing this game. It just felt like it. Change system, maybe. I just think we were the better team by so much in the first half. Like, it just feels so FM, doesn't it? That you can just know it's coming. Also, Ali, how you doing, buddy? Oh, that's so annoying. Just 2 goals in 2 minutes. That's a goal. Oh, he's on as well. Bottle that, everyone. Bottle those tears. We're actually 3-3. We've saved it. Watch this go 4-3 now. It was a great pass, actually. Kickoff glitch from us as well. Anthony just delivers something. Or Tellez does from nowhere here. Keeper not great for them, but he's finished it. Have I got any subs left? I've got a sub. I kind of want to keep it the same, you know. I think changing it may gets rid of any chance that it finishes 3-3 if we change it here. But if we keep it, we might just win it. Do you know what? Gil, can you play there? Gil from here scores a goal. Wait for it. And Antonio sets one up. Anthony's washed. Kind of has always struggled for us, hasn't he? Oh no, there's a highlight. It's theirs. I kind of feel like we could have drawn that game easily if we changed. I also feel like we could have won the game. We might lose it now. Thought you weren't changing it. I didn't change the system. That's what I was talking about. Okay, easy. Easy. I've rolled the dice on trying to win it here by just keeping it the same, which is clearly defensively open, but also can score goals. Win that ball back. Win that ball back and launch an attack here. You might win, lose, or draw. Might do, yeah. I actually think it's more likely that we win or lose from this point. I think the draw goes out the window with doing this. Rodrigo's on there, I think. He's on there, I think. Phil FM finger wag. Now we should change it. I am relaxed. I'm actually not that relaxed. There is 6 minutes added on here. So we need to be very, very careful with this here. I'm smug. I'm very smug. Yeah. Let's be careful with this. Is there anything we can do to make these players play in the right positions? Because that's not the way to do it. I don't think we can change to this, you know. Can we change to this? Is that easier done? Anthony as a centre mid, not ideal. Can Rodrigo do centre mid? No. Kind of lacking one centre mid at this stage. Ref doing the play till they score gambit. Yeah, kind of. Tellez and Jolson are so tired. Gil centre mid doesn't really work. He's less good than Anthony there. I don't know if I like an Anthony there. Over am I time? Just check that Martinelli can kind of do it as well. Because this works perfectly except for the Anthony thing. Do I just risk Anthony as a centre mid a bit? Netinho being able to play that's good. Masterclass. Masterclass. So happy with himself. So happy with himself. I just, because so many people said bottle. So many people said bottle. Nice one, smugster. I think if you can't be smug in those situations, there are no situations where you can be smug. I'm not quite sure how we've managed to do that. But 2-0 up to 2-2 to 3-2 down in the 86th minute. We've won it 4-3. As I said, very entertaining team to watch. We are. Well done. They're 13th. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're 3rd. They're 13. Can confirm I didn't say bottle. What a kit, by the way. Best kit from last season. It's really good, isn't it, Ali? Really good. Come on. What a win. We've actually got Bayern very soon, right? It wasn't managerial. It was all about cardio coming on. Potentially, yeah. Shades of the Showdown semi. A bit of it. Yeah, that's true. Season-defining game. It might be. It keeps us well and truly on top there. It gives us a bit of... Well, gives us 9 points to Mainz there. And 6 at least to Bayern. How are they only 6? If they win their game in hand, how are they only 6 points behind us? After everything that's happened, how are Bayern only 6 behind us? Did you just get a boombox and play cardio from the pitch side? I think so, yeah. In their last game, Breno 3 conceded, Emerson 2, Francinho Jr. 0. Done nothing. 0. Zilch. Schalke having a shocker, yeah. They do often struggle, don't they? Doing a Hereford. Not then. Not then. I hope that Bayern drop some points here. We've got Bayern next, actually. In 2 weeks' time, we play Bayern as our next game. Away from home. That's where things maybe start to unravel. So I think we have to enjoy these moments now. Because they might well unravel. Let's see. Hopefully, if they drop points, it might matter a little bit less. Can Connor Garrett just leave now? Because honestly, this guy is winding me up. Okay, that's good. Get Bruno to sort things instead of Alex. Alex? I've just called Tellez Alex there. Bruno sorts things now. Tellez doesn't. We've not mentioned that actually, right? Yeah. Bayern are going to win their next game. We both know it. We do know it. Bayern win their next game, go 6 points behind us, then they beat us, and all of a sudden, the gap's 3, and all of this smugness has dissipated very quickly. That's kind of what you think is going to happen here. Marcelo also wants... Go on, Bruno's going to sort this one. Get Bruno to sort things. I didn't. Do I tell Marcelo he can go on loan? You can call him that. I guess I can call him that, can't I? That's true. What a win that was, by the way. Bruce and Based Dam 1, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome in. My time to shine. I might need to be. No, we don't. Can I... How confident would you be, Ollie, at talking him out of wanting to go on loan here? Without upsetting him at all. How confident? Alex Tellez is one of those players where saying just his last name is weird. Like, you never say just Luke... Yeah, you never call Luke Shaw, do you? Fairly. Let's do it. I'm beginning to get frustrated at the fact that I'm not playing. I'm not getting the playing time I was promised. I feel like I need to play, and I'd like a loan move to a team where I could be starting games regularly. He's feeling irritable, and he's got an expressionless agent. Easier for you to say. Our options are as follows. We've got promise. I agree. A loan sounds sensible. I'll start you in the cup competitions. I think your concerns are fair. You aren't playing regularly, and I understand your frustrations. I'll try to ensure your importance to the team is recognised. I can't allow you to explore a loan move because you're an important backup. I think your development would be better served by staying and training here. You won't be loaned out. That's not going to happen, I'm afraid. It's up to me how I manage my team, and I don't appreciate complaints, or I'm starting to get the impression that it'll be best if you leave and start afresh elsewhere. You can threaten him and say, you might need to leave permanently then. The one I wanted might not be here. That's what I was wondering then. I don't like any of these. I think the best option might be just to promise him some game time and give him game time. Because these are difficult. This is a difficult quiz. We could loan him. Threaten is a 50-50, yeah. And the thing with threatening is... It's very likely to start a mutiny type thing, isn't it? Or he's too good. He's kind of too good for a loan. As in, he's very good, look. And he's 20, and I don't really want to loan him. I like him, so play cup games. I don't think I've ever had that work. Promise to start him in the cup games. I think that will make sense. In real life, I think that's what you say, right? I'll start you in all the cup games. And they'd be like, sound, fair enough. But I don't think they like that on FM. Skilly, Jacob and Ollie have all said that, though. I think it's maybe the best option on here. Jed Spence to Spurs is very close, is it? Interesting. Let's try it. I'm worried about this. Agree never works. Yeah. I have no idea. See, one thing that definitely makes him happy is promising him some game times or promising him a loan. The thing with the loan is he can't actually have a loan. Is the stream starting again? Yeah. Apprehension. Yeah. We could agree a loan and then just not loan him. Put him as unavailable to loan. We don't want to loan him though, is the thing, isn't it? Shall I promise him some game time and just start him in some matches? He's an important backup. He is. I mean, I could call him an important backup. This is a really tough one, isn't it? That's not the option, no. I mean, we can say that, but I don't think he likes it. He's good enough to start. He is. Start him in the weaker games. Should we just start playing him? Enjoy, Dave. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I'll catch you soon. See you in a bit. I'm looking forward to it. I might get a roast, actually, today. If I do a roast, I can make enough so that Kat can have a roast when we come home. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Try cup games, I want to believe. Should we try cup games? I don't think this works. Part of me feels like the threat to sell him works as well, you know. Agree to play, then sub him off instantly. I don't really want to waste a sub because he might back down. He also might start a mutiny. This is a really tough one, isn't it? I think I'm going to... How many games do I have to play him in to get him to be happy? Because looking at him, I kind of want to be starting questions as well. That is the question, isn't it? How many games until he's happy? Because the problem is, if I promise to play him and then play him in some and then he's still unhappy, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? Do I only have to play him up to the point where he's a squad player? Because that's not actually many games to play, is it? Squad player, 10 starts. I think we can maybe do that. Sometimes there's a change to an impact sub option, which I like to use. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work here. That varies in my experience. Yeah, I think we're going to do that and just... At least it kicks the can down the road a little bit, doesn't it? And we're in a good spell right now. I kind of want to keep that going. I think I'm going to promise him some games and just give him some games. Because we can play him left wing back. Or like inverted wing back on the left. Quite nicely. I'm going to do that. That's brilliant. At least he's happy. We'll just have to go to this screen here and keep a real close eye on it. Is it not? Oh, wait, it's not even on here yet, actually. Oh, good. Actually, this has changed, though. So Tellez is now pleased with the amount of improvement already from the club's youth players in attacking midfield. So I don't know if that's because Leo or if we played somebody else there, but he's actually happy with that. So that's good. All right, we're going to go with that. I think, yeah, I agree that the options that you want there weren't there. Reading through them, I was like, ugh. Oh, yeah, Netinho playing could have helped that. That's true, actually. I was trying to think who he played. Did we start Netinho there? Or are they counting... Did I start Netinho at Cam in a game? Or did I just bring him on? Maybe it's just him bringing on changed it. Basically, 3 months you've got to play him. I don't know if we've got to play him in every game, though, have we? Like, I don't think I have to start him against Bayern. But say, after Bayern here, look... PSG, maybe not. Hoffenheim at home, I think you can play him left wing back. Stuttgart, 1-2. Away at Bochum, maybe 3 in a row there you play him and he might suddenly be quite much happier. That buys you a bit of time, doesn't it? It's gonna be tricky. We'll see. We'll see. But I do think that there wasn't really a good option there, was there? How's Z getting on? How's Kid getting on, actually? We haven't had an update on Kid for a while, have we? How's he doing at Bielefeld? 4 in 9. He's got 5 in 10 for them. Been quite good. Has he had an injury or something? Why are these going down? Long throws, fine. Strength, that could be doing with improving. 7 finishing. I wish... Imagine that was 10. How good he'd be. That Lazio game might be huge in case of needing a win. Yeah, true, actually. If we're already qualified, perfect. Should be, shouldn't it? It should be enough. We'll just have to keep on top of it. Because it does also... Does that hinder Jolson's Oh my word. Wolfsburg are beating Bayern 3-0. I'm telling you, Wolfsburg are a good team. They beat us. Now they've beaten Bayern. Also, Dortmund lost. Look at these results. Bayer Leverkusen are now second on 23. We go into this Bayern game 9 points clear of them. Bloody hell. If this isn't the season, what is going on? Cheers, Jeff. Thank you for the follow. Kian, thank you for the follow as well. Oh my God. Wolfsburg. This Thiago Thomas, by the way, unbelievable. Really good. Bayern get the much improvement team talk, though. True. Going into our game, bit worrying. Oh my word. That could be... This game now becomes very important, doesn't it? Have we played Bayer Leverkusen? We've beaten Leverkusen, haven't we, so far? Yeah, we beat Leverkusen first game of the season as well. Champions League, Bundesliga Champions League double this year or bust. I don't think we win the Champions League. I mean, Lyon are favourites. Weirdly. Oh, wow. Just don't lose against Bayern. Yeah, a draw there actually makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? We've got De Vega asking about stuff as well. Add the Pokal treble. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Right, Martinelli, can you sort this out? Otherwise, we're doing the same thing. Do I talk to De Vega or just ignore him? Because I am not going to... Should we try the what was the other thing that we promised him? Should we test it on De Vega? I kind of am less upset if he gets annoyed. Or do we just say he's going to be loaned? Do we just loan him? Because, I mean, do we need him? Let's see the options. I just think going into the talk, maybe like... if you click talk here, do you have to do the rest of the chat? Should we... I quite like learning about these interactions, so I'm tempted to do it, but I am wondering whether we just loan him in January. He's played one game, and that was because we forced him in. He's played 3 games off the bench. Let's see. Let's talk to him. It says, so if we go, let's start on this side. We've got, you're right. I think a loan move will be really good for you. I'll start you in the cup competitions, which we could promise him. Does that include Champions League, though? Because I don't really want to start him in the Champions League. That's fair. I'll try to ease your concerns and give you a bit of playing time. He's indignant. He is indignant, yeah. I can't allow you to explore a loan move because you're an important backup. That's not going to happen, I'm afraid. It's up to you how I manage my team. Same options. I'm starting to get the impression that... Should we try and threaten him? Best if you leave and start afresh. He's an influential player already, though. It is only domestic cups, is it? Okay, then that's all right then. Does it say domestic cups? No. I reckon that sub option I was on about, and it only happens if you are over a regular starter. Oh, is it? Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, threaten. He might get upset if we threaten. Let's try it. Should have done that for Marcelo. Good to know. Maybe it's still 50-50. He's new, so we'll back down. I think you're right. I felt more confident on him. But the threatens worked. He's now feeling yielding, which is not what I've seen before. Very alpha from us there, which seems weird, doesn't it? Forget I said anything. I'm willing to drop the whole thing. Sorry, boss. Thank you very much. Get back in your lane. Ollie, how's the luck modifier been? Good. I mean, to sum up the luck modifier for today, we look like we were about to blow it against Mainz by being 2-0 up and going 3-2 down. But in the 87th and 90th minute, we turned it around and won. Yeah, I think you agree. I agree, Ollie. I think it's more 50-50, isn't it? On Marcelo. Maybe should have done that, but maybe not. But yeah, we're doing all right. Never had the guts to threaten them. It seems risky, doesn't it? It's scary, isn't it? Yeah, we also kind of nearly blew it against Karabag. We were 2-0 up in both of these games, and both times it went back to 2-2. I'm not sure how Clayton's attempted to threaten someone would go IRL. Yeah, no. I did quite an alpha thing the other day, by the way. This is a story. So I teach year 6 and we have our PPA time, which is our time where we're out of class, is the time when the PE coaches take the class. So I didn't even realize it was that alpha, but my colleague was there, and afterwards she was like, you kind of put him in his place, didn't you? And I was like, kind of did there, didn't I? Felt good about it. But I was correct in the situation. So the The arrangement is they teach the class in the afternoon, and so they have them from from lunch till the end of the day. They're with the PE coaches. They're doing PE. The PE coaches register them. They keep them until the end of the day. The way that our school does it is that you go to the playground at the end of the day and you line up on the playground, and then the parents pick them up from the playground to dismiss them. So the arrangement is that the PE coaches have them, and then I meet them down at 3:10 on the playground when so that I can just be there for dismissal in case there's any parents issues, so that I can speak to any parents. But basically the PE coaches can dismiss them. Year 6 walk home alone, most of them, so it's kind of I just need to be there at 10 past in case there's any parents things. The PE coach came in at 3. So this is on my PPA time, which if you know teaching, if you have friends who are teachers, or if you are a teacher yourself, you've seen this. PPA is like it's like this untouchable thing. You can't take away a teacher's PPA time. You get very twitchy about it. I'm actually not too bad about it. But he came in to the PPA room, which is where there's just some computers. The PE coach, who I quite like, by the way, he seems like quite good and stuff, came in at 3 and just went, "Oh, I've left them in the hall there for you. I've got to go." And I was like, "No." What do you mean you've got to go? The school day hasn't ended yet. What do you mean I've got to go? He's like, "I've got to cycle to somewhere." I was like, "No, you need to take them downstairs and I'll meet you downstairs." So, first of all, because I was like, actually, this was the other part of it, that I was actually very busy doing something. The head teacher was just been in there, and I've been sorting out a behaviour thing all the day, and I had to ring the parents of that child. So I actually had to do something. I was like, "No, I'll meet you downstairs." And to be fair to him, I actually said to him, like, I don't know how I expressed this, but I was still willing to meet him down there early, but not 10 minutes early whilst I was busy doing something in the time I had. He was like, "I gotta go." I was like, "No." And he went, "Okay." And then I met him down. Then he took him downstairs, and I met him downstairs probably about 7 minutes past 3. So still early. I still did him a favour, and I was like, "You can go now if you want." So it's fine. But afterwards, I was like, well, after my colleague was like, that was a bit stern, wasn't it? I was like, "Yeah, it was a bit, wasn't it?" Story time, yeah. So yeah, that's where he yields. He was very yielding afterwards. He was very yielding. I looked at him and went, "Yielding," because before that he was indignant. So yeah, I told him. Didn't actually mean to tell him quite as sternly as I ended up telling him. More like, "I can't actually take them right now. I'm very busy," sort of thing. And what do you mean you're leaving before the end of the day? I don't think I'd get away with that. If I was just with my class and I was like, "All right, kids, I'm off. See you in a bit." They'd be like, "No, what?" Clayton has admitted the part of the story where he kicked the chair. No, I threw a bottle at him. Agent Renato Mora getting the Leipzig boss sacked. Have they sacked their manager? Ooh, they've had a terrible start to the season, to be fair. How is Renato Mora doing, by the way? Oh, you're on loan at Erzgebirge Aue. Of course you are, I remember. You're playing games in the 3rd division. It's a true story. I was the bottle. Exactly. Threw a water bottle and said, "No." Exactly. Pounds fist. Points finger. Exactly. If I know my British etiquette, he's going to have to slap you with a white glove and challenge you to a duel with pistols at dawn to get his status back. Yeah, old school British etiquette, yes. But nowadays, it's more passive-aggressive comments and talking to a Twitch chat about it. It's a very true story. I was the PE hall, exactly. All of these people confirming it. Yeah, do a pass ag tweet. Exactly. I've aged another year. It's just been my birthday in game. How old am I now? 35. Look at that. Oh, look. Born in Hereford. Do you know who else is born in Hereford, chat? Jared Bowen. All right, there you go. I've said it. Okay, fine. I've said it. Not gonna lie, I'd have told him to F off. To be fair, it was like, it was definitely justified. But it's sort of also one of those moments where, have you ever had this in life where you start saying something and you're like, "What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I arguing? Why have I argued?" Like, and you're like, "I've got to continue now. Like the other day, another story here. We were walking in the park, which is like a massive London park, right? Walking in the park, and there's these... It's basically a roadway that it is very wide, and it's for walking on, but people also cycle on them, obviously, as they do. But there is so much room. It's like maybe like 10 feet across, like pretty big, these walkways. Harry Berry, thank you for the prime, buddy. Interrupt the story, but worth it. Thank you, buddy. So we were walking along. There was 4 of us. It was me, John, Kat, and her sister. And we were walking along, just walking Lenny, having a lovely time. And there was a big group of maybe about 8 people on the other side of this walkway, walking the other way. It was a really hot, sunny day, so loads of people walking in the park. There was this cyclist coming along. Bearing in mind, there was probably like 10 groups of people, like either side, and it was definitely more of a walkway than a cycleway. This cyclist came up from behind the other group who were walking towards us, so he was behind them, also coming towards us. Just shouting. He had a bell. Didn't ring his bell or anything. He was just going, move, move, move to these people who were in front of him. And they were like, what's going on? Obviously, because they didn't even know it was just a guy who just came up behind shouting move. They didn't give him any time to move or anything. Didn't like ring his bell or anything to understand. Was he a cow? So, I mean, he sounded much like a cow, yeah. So then they moved, and then as he went past, he was like, far, like swearing and shouting at them, and like, he was in lycra clothing. Of course, he was shouting at them, going, "Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Just bloody hell!" Like swearing, but worse than bloody hell. And like, as this happened, he was shouting at them. It had nothing to do with me. I wasn't in the way, but as he sort of went past, I went, "Shut up!" and thought, why did I do that? Imagine he got off his bike. Again, justified because he was a prick. But like, I was like, why have I just shouted shut up at a random guy? The sort of moment where you're like, I don't know why I've done that, but it just happened. That's him told, exactly. Larry. But like one of those moments where you're like, out of body experience, like you kind of see yourself saying it. Like, why have I done that? Alpha Clate is my favourite form of Clates. It doesn't happen often, but every now and then. Every now and then. But yeah, worse words than bloody, like frick, I know. And dang. You hooligan, I know. Again, I feel like it's justified. He was a dickhead. That's what I'm going to call him. You should bring Alpha Clates to a showdown. I feel like we've had Alpha Clates moments in showdowns every now and then. Shall we? Bloody hell, this guy's furious. Is this just been the section of the stream, by the way, where we do people asking for loans? Not sure why we've had so many players asking for loans here, but Junior is now talking to us. You brought Lee out in real life. I know, I'm proud of you. Yeah, not quite. Less than the, like, xenophobia and stuff, but yeah. An entire showdown being Alpha Clates. I'm not sure I could do it. Should we threaten him as well? It kind of worked last time. Let's see if it works this time. Okay, threaten works. Yeah, it's November. To be fair, I'm happy that they're asking for loans and not just being unhappy with their playing time. Like, it's the slightly nicer version of it, isn't it? You had a dog called Junior. Nice. You'd have been fine. You would have sacrificed your wee brother first if the guy wanted to fight. Oh, absolutely, yeah. And I was in the red mist had descended. I just couldn't believe how, like, it was like a lovely family that were walking, like, they weren't in the way. They weren't doing anything different to anybody else. Like, anybody who's cycling on that road, that walkway, would have been like, oh, there's lots of people on this road. I'm going to have to deal with that. It wasn't like they were just blocking the way, like with their arms outstretched, like Insulate Britain. They weren't doing that. I hate the player complaints. So on my recent save, I decided to weigh my manager stats towards man management. And now whichever other stat mentions player complaints. And now 5 years in, I think I've only had to... Oh, really? Interesting, Wildcats. That's interesting that works. Do you reckon Alpha Clates was in control when you made your mum's friend play a 90 minutes FIFA match? Absolutely, yes. No, Stevie. That I see what you've done there. You've linked things together. No, that the Rain song was when I was on a placement with, I think it was year 2 when we did the water cycle song. Whatever year they first learn about the water cycle. I bet they learned very well about the water cycle with that song though. But no, I've not used that Rain the water cycle song in a long time now. I love how you've just thought of that though. Like, hang on a minute. That doesn't add up right. Been stuck in your head for 24 hours. Water cycle round and round. Vapor goes up and the rain comes down. Great song. Great song. Right, Tom. You're not Brazilian. You're not Brazilian. I don't want to get through 90 of these. I'll do it off stream. I kind of want to go through and get rid of any Brazilians, but also not make you sit through watching me do 90 scout reports, because that is just long, isn't it? Adriel, by the way, stepping out of the shadows, I think, a bit here. Great in training, as is Cesar. As is Leo. These youngsters, they're starting to become very viable options, aren't they? I love it. Like, improving despite being this good. Still with potential to reach. Going to be a monster of a centre-back. Adriel, we looked at before, going to be a monster of a centre-mid. Leo, going to be a monster of a shadow striker. Already is. Just dropped my iPad and now the button for volume is stuck. So I need you to speak up, thanks. I am not kidding. Jan, what you can do, press down and then swipe it on the screen. You know how you can swipe it on the screen? But you just push down first so it comes up and then swipe it. Or you could do the drag down from the top. But on my old phone, I also had that where the up one wouldn't, no, the down one wouldn't work. So I had to press up and then drag it down. But yeah, weirdly, I've got experience in this field. Right, chat. Anyway, I think we've got ourselves to 1 o'clock, which means I know we've got a big game coming up, but we're still 8 days away from it. We've had some story time instead. We will start the next stream with Bayern. What's just happened there? With Bayern, PSG, and Hoffenheim, which is quite a big start to the stream, but we have got ourselves into a situation where things are looking very rosy. It's been a really, really fun week of streams, actually. I think we've done, what, 5 streams? 4 or 5 streams this week. It's been a really good time, so thank you for hanging out and being involved in that. We are back to work tomorrow. I say I'm back to work tomorrow, so there will be turning off the luck modifier for those 2 big games. I know. I feel like we just kind of have to, though, don't we? Oh, by the way, Marcus Leonardo is the top goal scorer in the league. Stream tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow, but maybe Wednesday we'll be back, depending on a few little things. And then hopefully when the internet's back, we'll have some lovely times, won't we? You don't have to. No, I do need to go. I've not eaten anything, and I need to go and do get some lunch and stuff. And there's also, I need to do some house sorting things today, which is fun. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, everyone. It's been a real pleasure this week. I feel like the streams have been really vibey, really good times. I've had a really good time with it. So thank you for making it so enjoyable. We will raid over to somebody that is live right now. Let me check who is actually live right now on this fine Sunday day. We've got not a lot of options in terms of who's live. Let me click on FM. I'll tell you what I'm going to go and do. I'll probably put on a Running Man's stream and watch some DayZ. So you can either join me there, or I guess I'll just leave it open for you guys for today. We've done a few raids this week. I can't even search it. I'll let you guys choose where you want to go to. Click on the FM streams tab if you want to watch some more FM. But thank you very much for hanging out. We'll leave it there for today. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. A lovely rest of your day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.